Hello, my friends.
Hello, hello.
How you going?
I love being in New York.
It's a great place, isn't it?
This is the first time I've been here.
It took you a while to get to New York?
Dude, I got stuck at LAZ. Was it
LAX.
LAZ. What's the Z stand for?
I got stuck at LAZ.
Zombies, that's what it is.
Oh, zombie! There you go. Oh, no.
You know what we'll do is we'll read a bit of the chat before we get going, because the chat's been going mad. Don't at me saying what we said, Chris, yesterday, saying it depends on what sort of zombies they are. So obviously we're going to get into that.
Oh.
Says he's keen.
Don't let me actually praise our wet screen.
I know, it's the best. Look, it's at HFD waiting screens and music are just class above anyone else's. What a nice guy, man.
What a nice
Is
guy.
that a Home Alone theme you had going?
Yeah, but it wasn't stolen from there.
Wasn't this?
Where's the Hess merch?
It's coming. It's coming. Head smash is coming.
This.
Yes, is like the best.
Hi, HFD family. Amanda says, Amanda the Tripper. I think that's in regards to her psychedelic information.
We're just waiting on Jimmy T to do a short. And,
Genwell,
yeah.
if there was a zombie apocalypse, I'll become infected and eat the glazers. I love this guy. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Well, we'll get into that.
Straight to the Glazers.
It's Tame Tuesday, not Wild Wednesday. It's got to be, man. Fuck the glazers. Hashtag glazers out.
oh my god.
Shush.
Oh my god.
Glazers out.
But it's good to be back, guys. I mean,
It is.
it's been a few weeks. How'd you recover after the food?
Oh, because
What was it
last time
called?
John was here, we're doing the wacky combo.
Yeah, the wacky combo.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you recover?
The next day, were you okay?
I eat popcorn and milk for breakfast now, so that's no.
Listen,
no.
I've
I did
eaten-
recover quick. It was not
Yeah?
too bad.
I've eaten like 700 nuggets and pickles.
That was actually a good combo.
Dude, that was the best.
That was good.
That was good.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've had nuggets again from there, and I haven't had it before after. I haven't got it yet.
Why didn't you get the
50
pickles?
cents.
I'll never have nuggets without pickles now.
Nah, it's done.
I don't know. I should look into that.
You know what I noticed driving here? There's heaps of Christmas lights now.
Yeah, I saw
But
that.
Halloween hasn't even passed yet.
Yeah, it's October. Does your area just love Christmas lights? I saw like 10 houses.
It's a
Is that
Christmas-
like, you know that movie about a boy when like his dad wrote the Christmas song and he like starts hearing it in like October and he's losing it? He's like, oh, fuck's sake. Like they just start getting on the Christmas thing. Like they make hot cross buns in December, bro.
They do. They're getting earlier and
Dude,
earlier.
don't they? It's so
Yeah.
terrible.
They do. They get it out quick, like
Yeah, man.
so they can make the quick buck before
When
Christmas.
well, you got the family, right? When would you put your Christmas tree up?
I don't know. Maybe a week before.
A week before?
A week?
I don't know.
I reckon you got to go a month. I reckon you got to go December.
I've got a feeling that was the wrong answer.
I reckon you got to go. I reckon you got to go.
I don't know.
I reckon you got to go the whole of December.
Maybe
That's
3
what I-
weeks before.
Yeah, I think the whole of December. 25 days.
Yeah, but how long do you keep it up for?
To the whole of December.
No.
The whole of December.
Yeah, but when do you take it
After
down?
New Year's,
Well,
after New Year's, yeah.
Isn't when's Christmas? The 25th.
25th.
So the whole of December.
Yeah, but then after
Yeah.
That's what I
December.
just said. The whole of
after,
December.
after New Year's.
So what? And what? So January 1st, you take it
Yeah,
down?
that's what I reckon. New Year's Day or the
Nah,
day
not
after.
the
One of
first.
those, like second, third.
You hang over on the first.
Yeah.
It's the second one.
Exactly. So,
Second or
yeah,
third.
Yeah.
you know, like you've got.
Or do you keep it until like the 7th or something?
Well, you know, once here, it stayed up to the next year.
Actually, I did that too because I was like, why should I take it down? It's going to go off
no,
anyway.
No, it could be fuck taking it down. It stayed.
It just grows its own decorations.
That's the best.
Oh, you know what? I'm with that comment. Minus the fruit, I'll have hot cross buns. I don't like them with the sultanas. I hate things with bits in them, bro.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't like
You can't
bits.
have bits in things, man. What do you like them better with sultanas or no sultanas?
I don't mind them with sultanas, but I'll probably eat both. You know.
I
I'm
like
happy
it
with
with sultanas, man.
Yeah.
I love fruitcake as well. Oh my
Yeah.
god,
But I
fruitcake.
don't like yogurt with bits.
Do you like
No,
fruitcake?
yogurt with bits is
No.
terrible. What?
No.
What?
Fruitcake.
Well, like carrot. People like carrot. I'm like carrot shouldn't be a cake.
Carrot cake is amazing.
It doesn't taste like carrot though.
No,
No, but it's wild.
I don't like carrot cake. No,
Yeah, I can see why.
It's a lie, really.
it's a lie. Yeah,
It's not a
What-
lie.
what do you
Carrot
like?
cake's nice.
there's only one fruit cake I like:
What?
lemon cheesecake.
What about banana bread?
Lemon's not a fruit.
Banana bread's
Oh no, is lemon
Oh,
a fruit?
is it?
Oh yeah,
So
lemon
it's
is
a
fruit.
Not really. It's like a loaf, isn't it? Banana bread. Like they make it like a loaf now, don't they?
Yeah.
It's not a cake, is it?
Which one?
Banana
Banana
bread.
bread.
It's like a loaf.
Yeah, but it's like it can still be considered a cake.
Mm.
We can
Carrot
get-
cake wild, don't at me, you reckon?
Carrot cake is wild.
Carrot cake's wild.
Finally, don't let me and myself agree on something.
Well, you never
He
agree.
was agreeing with you all last week, remember?
Oh, was he? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
like he was saying, oh, maybe I'm Christopoulos.
he could be. Yeah, KP.
KP, baked or cold cheesecake? Like the cheesecake shop, how they make the lemon cheesecake.
I'm a cold cheesecake.
Yeah, I think it's
reckon.
cold.
Yeah.
The cheesecake shop do it and it's got the lemon meringue on top. Oh man, it's dude, but you could eat the whole thing. It's not good.
I've got a mate that used to be like cheesecake. You know, used to work in the cheesecake shop, and he reckons that they're not as good as they say they are.
Like here,
I
the
know
cheesecake.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The cheesecake, our cheesecake shop.
No,
here.
like just in general, just like.
Oh, they're probably not.
And then it's so expensive, like.
Listen,
They
that's
up-
the only one I really like, the lemon one. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go like.
Like you
For
can
the rest
find
of them.
like other
Yeah, probably.
other cake stores that make
Yeah,
it better.
probably. They
But,
probably
um,
can. Carrot cake's wild. KP, we said that
I
one.
love carrot
Cheesecake
cake.
doesn't even taste like cheese. Genwool says, and he's like,
Yeah, but carrot cake is.
"I'll make you a
Well,
cheesecake." Amanda says, "Oh my god,
Oh my God.
cold all the way."
I want to try this Amanda cheesecake.
Rob's in the chat says hello to Donut. We're gonna have this. When are we
Yeah.
getting this cheesecake? Is that coming on like? Are we getting that on?
Uber Eats.
Are we having that on Paranormal Activity Watch Along? It's like
Oh, that's coming up, guys.
on Monday.
Monday, Paranormal
So,
Activity.
is
Watch
there
along.
something you want to advertise for that? I'll just step out of screen for a second and get it. Do you want to tell them?
Oh,
what it is?
yeah.
Just don't at me's here.
So, what
All right,
are you gonna,
guys.
Are you going to watch the movie with
Yeah,
the
watch
crowd?
along.
We're gonna watch
What,
the.
the first one?
Yeah.
The first one's the best one.
Chris is
Yeah, I've never
gonna
watched
see
it.
Really?
No,
What's the matter with you, man?
Chris, you want to
I'm
advertise?
not,
What
I'm
do you
not
want
a
to say?
scary guy.
What do you want to say
It
about
actually,
this?
it's actually not that scary to the last 45 minutes, really.
But don't tell him.
Oh,
you
well, I
ruined
mean,
it
it's
for him.
scary the whole time.
Anyway, guys.
What are we doing that night? There's something else we're
So
doing.
on Monday we're doing the Paranormal Activity, as KP has said. Plus,
I'll just
we're
get it.
doing a food challenge on that night as well. And as you can see, KP is about to bring it in. There we go.
Whoa, gotta hold it. Don't touch it.
Oh, don't touch it.
I
Okay.
haven't seen
Oh
the-
man, it's hot.
I haven't seen the box, man. Go have a look.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, I gotta hold
Seriously,
on.
gotta touch it with tongue.
Nah, go.
There you go, guys. So we're doing this, the hottest corn chip in the world, apparently. The world's hottest corn chip.
Mhm.
Read it, man.
So
Let
do
John
not
read it, he's
consume
asking
on an
that.
empty stomach, Julie G.
Oh my god.
If you're allergic to chili or capsicum, don't have it. If you are sensitive to spicy foods, if you have
if you're just sensitive to it.
If you're sensitive, don't eat the chip. All right.
if you have a cardiac condition, don't have it. If you have gastrointestinal problems, don't have it. If you are pregnant or breastfeeding, don't have it. And if you have any other medical condition,
Imagine you eat it when you're pregnant. The baby's just like.
If you have, what are they saying?
what
If
is
you have
happening?
any medical condition, you're not allowed to eat it.
if you have any other medical condition,
Yeah, but that's like
don't
pretty
consume.
broad.
Yeah.
Is that like saying like John has asthma, he's not allowed to eat
It's a
it?
disclaimer, man.
It means
Like,
death. It means like.
because if you die from this, they go, "Oh well, we did tell you."
Yeah.
All right.
I got a broken wrist, but it killed me somehow.
Yeah, it was a medical condition.
So these came in today. We would have done it tonight, but we haven't advertised it. So.
Genwell made a good point,
I'm
man.
here now, man. I want to see it happen. Come on, please.
Nah, not today.
How much is the chip?
Not ready for it, bro.
This costs
The
costs
shipping
15
costs
bucks.
as much as the chip.
15 bucks
These
for
are
a
the
chip.
$30 chips, bro.
That's how many chips in there?
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not the
know.
whole
Should-
packet.
much.
It should be one in there.
No, it's not the
No,
whole
no,
packet.
it's not. It's like a packet. Silver packet.
There is one. I know there's one chip that
Yeah,
you
it
buy.
comes in like
Yeah,
a
but I
coffin
think-
box.
isn't this
Yeah,
meant
but I
to
don't
be
know where.
the
I
same?
don't know how to get it.
Ah, it's like
This is meant to be our version, the Australian
This is the
version.
Aussie version.
right.
See, like it's like a chip.
Oh, there's a few.
Don't
chips in
at me.
there.
Yeah.
Listen, don't at me said exactly what I wanted to hear. He goes, I had it and I have epilepsy. And he's alive, so I'm safe.
That's
Wow.
why I think.
Because
doing
That
that-
I-
just enhance your epilepsy. You just
I don't know, I've got epilepsy, so
become psychedelic.
I don't need
See?
psychedelics. I'm psychedelic.
so yeah, guys, we're trying this out Monday, so make sure you guys tune in.
Don't wait. Don't at me. Is that the one you've done? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, this is the one.
He said Legends, so I'm guessing it is.
That's not the one I've seen that people do the challenge on.
I just think that's the American version.
Is that?
Yeah.
So you probably can't get the American one, I guess.
Well, he's going to tell us because he said Legends, so it means
I don't
he
know.
must be talking about that one.
If we leave this here, don't let the kids take it, man.
No, I'm going to give it to him on
Just
purpose.
imagine that. They're just.
They're
Where's the
just
chips,
like
man?
dying. Yeah, chips. Ooh.
Hide
No,
it
do
in
you
your
know why?
room.
Do you know why we can't?
What's
Because
that?
Chris's son Andrea, he'll read it and go, "Oh, hottest corn chip," and I'll be like, "Don't do it, man." He'll be like, "No, I can do it."
And then he'll do
You know,
it.
kids, he'll go, "No, I can do it," and he'll like do it to prove it and then die.
Yeah, just hide it, man.
Yeah, I'll put it away. I'll put it away.
But
I had the pack. Is it different? What's different to this one? Are they like the same? Like,
yeah.
because I don't want to have to be doing this shit like 3 or 4 times.
But the one I know is just the one chip. It's like in a coffee.
The one
box.
that Shaq had.
It's
Shaq ate it on like
It looks greenish. The
it's
one
like
that-
purple. I thought it was
Yeah,
purple.
or something like that. Yeah.
No,
He
it's
goes,
gonna
I'm
be fun.
sure that one's the same. He's saying just as good. This
Yeah.
one, so we'll do it.
Better
So,
value.
guys, yeah, make sure you guys tune in on the Monday 31st, Halloween night.
And then the next day is Melbourne Cup.
I'm scared, man, because I'm working that night, and
Next day is Melbourne Cup. Will you
Yeah.
even be up for the race?
Oh my god, yeah, the Melbourne Cup.
Yeah,
Can't
wasn't that
wait.
the next day?
We
First
should
Tuesday?
do sweeps.
We should.
What, like, is that like you get the broom and...
Yeah,
like,
sort of like that.
There's only 3 of us, so what, we get 7 horses each?
Yeah, similar thing.
Well, Jim can have some.
If your dad was here, if the
Well, one of us will win.
Look, Don't At Me just said mine came in the coffin box, and he's in Australia, he's in
Oh,
Adelaide.
there you go.
Oh, well, we'll do this one, man. If I conquer it, we'll conquer the coffin box.
Well,
We can
look,
do it.
if we do this one, then we'll try to find the other one.
What are the predictions? Do you think I'm going to be able to do this?
No.
You don't think I'll do it?
I've only seen reactions of the coffin box, and that looks pretty intense. So, if that's at the same sort of measure, I reckon you can definitely eat it, but you'll struggle.
We did those noodles.
So what's
These are
wait?
smashed
I
them.
think these are worse.
You know, but then remember we did those wings and we smashed them too.
Yeah, we smashed them too.
Yeah,
That's
but
also
what's-
weak?
What's the actual goal? Like, if you
Well,
do it,
Don't At Me said if I don't have a drink for 10 minutes, he'll give me $100.
$100.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what he said.
All right,
I'm not saying that he has to. I'm just saying that's obviously the goal now.
for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, don't have a drink.
So do you have to eat one, or
I'm guessing.
what are the stipulations? Don't know.
And what are the predictions of everyone?
I reckon.
I'll do it.
Would the other chip challenge like a triangle? It's like a big Dorito.
Yeah, and you go. That's what they're Doritos. They're
How big- how
Doritos.
big are
They're
they?
I'll say.
Doritos.
I reckon you'll last 7 minutes, and then you'll want to drink.
If I'm at 7, I'm getting
Nah,
10.
I think you get to 7, you sort of get past.
Exactly.
You
I just
reckon?
feel like I'm doing it.
You reckon?
You get past the crazy.
I think if you get to 7, you're in your head. You're like you can't just give in. It's because you're like 3 minutes away.
the worst would be 2-3 minutes
Yeah,
in.
and if you
Sure.
get past them, you're done. You beat it. I reckon.
Yeah, that'll be the heaviest.
Okay. Well, it's
I'd
gonna be
say
interesting to see. So make sure you guys come check it out. But another big thing that happened this week, guys, is
Oh my god, this was massive.
we actually hit the 100K views
On
on
one
one
video.
video.
That was
So
next level.
we're pretty proud of that. When we KP.
Oh, it was next level.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like
So
we
is that
I
a high
was-
five or not?
listen.
That's a high five. Come on.
No, wait, listen. We'll do a three-way high five. Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna clarify this because I got a lot of hate.
Yeah, you did.
There was people just abusing me. And if anyone, it's like we said, it sort of shows you why like people hate Andrew Tate because people obviously don't listen
No.
to the videos. Because I saw it on another YouTube clip, a guy that me and John watched, this Man United channel, and he goes to his mate. He goes, "Listen," he goes, "I just heard that apparently it's a high five." And I said on our clip, I saw on a YouTube clip apparently it's a high five. People were abusing me, weren't they?
They were.
And I was like, "Listen, I never said that's what I believe. It's just."
It's just so funny though.
Yeah, I know, it's so funny they care. I was saying to Jess, I can't believe people care about this emoji.
Yeah, I know.
And then, like 100K, I was like Chris was really busy, and I was like refreshing my phone. It was getting 1,000 views a second.
yeah, it's crazy.
Right?
I've never seen anything like it.
So a 15-second clip got 500 hours watch time.
That's wild.
Wild,
It was
right?
good.
And then when it hit 100K, me and Jess celebrated with a high five.
Well, I saw it at like
Emoji.
1.
Hey.
I saw it at 1, and I saw it at like
And it just started going mad.
15K. Then I'm like, oh my god. And then I'm like, I messaged you going, have you seen this?
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was just like kept going. Then I'm like 127K. I'm
Oh,
like,
crazy.
wow.
Gen will put a crazy question in there, man. It sort of hits to our zombie apocalypse. He goes, "Here's a question: if you three were in a coffin, separate coffins, who would stay the calmest the longest?"
Definitely not me.
I like John. Admit,
I
listen,
reckon
John.
KP.
John's gonna go to the doctors.
KP.
He's like tells everyone it's like
Yeah.
death time.
I'll definitely die first because
I wouldn't die, but I would be
I'll suck in all the air quickly.
I was a claustrophobe. I reckon you would. I reckon.
I'll be like trying to do what Batman does, like trying to find my keys and punch out the coffin.
There'll be no MacGyver going on. or something.
No.
I reckon I would freak out a little bit, but like I reckon you'd hold your nerves.
What was that? There was a movie about that. Was it Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah,
Where he's
I
in
just
the
don't understand you guys. I'll freak out a little bit. What do you mean? You've been put in a coffin underground. You're just going to freak out a little bit?
Are we underground? Wait, are we underground?
I'm
guessing so.
Yeah.
No, I just thought.
Hey, look, Don't At Me and
If
Jess
I-
reckon KP is going to stay calmest the longest.
If I can push the coffin lid up, yeah, that's fine. I
Jess says
no, that's gonna be
Just
fun.
says-
well,
Just
that's
says-
right, you're at the ground.
Jess says KP is crazy calm, man. And then, I'm too calm. I'm too.
Oh my god.
Chris is thinking it's like, Undertaker when they put him next to the wrestling ring.
Yeah.
He gets out
Casket match.
Just that music will let him go.
It was a short, Rob, about the praying emoji or the high five, whatever you.
Yeah.
More shorts are coming out, to
Yeah.
you guys. But yeah, it was a big accomplishment, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was going to Jess. I was like
Couldn't
refreshing
believe
it, and I was going, it's getting 1,000, and Jess was going, what? And then I was showing her, she was going,
Where
what?
are all these, all the people that were commenting? Why don't you come on the podcast and let's
I know all these
give us your opinion.
these
on.
100,000 views, that all these
Bring it.
700 comments go.
Yeah.
That's right.
We want to interview 100,000 people.
Yeah. I want to read all these chats, Far out.
Chats are going crazy tonight.
They are, man. It's everyone saying hello. That's why I'm not reading.
Hello,
these
Jess.
out. Jess reckons I'm crazy calm, so I'll stay calm the longest. So
Yeah, I'm done.
John knows. He's saying he'll just be like freaking. Rob says, well done on the video. Rob says hi to Jess and Amanda. Jess, hey Amanda, hope you had a great weekend. Hi Rob. It was great. Thanks, just sitting in the HFD studio. Amanda is the one that actually delivered the chip.
Yeah.
Because it got delivered to Chris's house. He was at work.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
we couldn't go get it. So Amanda has delivered the chips.
Yeah.
So we can advertise them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Topless.
Oh, man, I'm not going to say it because, you should be like saying your last names and that
I
on
don't
screen.
mind, I don't mind.
Nah, but they put the funniest thing on the delivery thing. Whereas I'll just show John. Just so he
This
can
is the first
laugh.
time I've seen it, ladies and
No, just
gentlemen.
so he can laugh. This is what they sent to Chris.
Ooh.
Got a name.
I won't say that. Huh?
That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't say your last names out on stream, but
Is that what you put in there?
yeah, he
No,
put the full
I
name.
put my full name.
No.
Full name.
So they
This
put the
is not-
funny. They
this
delivered the
name's too long,
funniest
so we
name to
can't
Chris.
show
Like we can't. It's not good to say your last names and that, but they put the funniest name for Chris on there. But in saying that, we've advertised the chip. We've advertised paranormal activity. We've talked about our milestone.
Very
What are we
happy.
talking about tonight?
Well, since Halloween is around the corner, we thought, why not do something a bit scary? We had a good time with the ghosts a few weeks ago.
It was good.
And if you hear any beeping, guys, just let us know.
Oh yeah, I was watching that stream and I swear, like everyone else, we could hear something in the
Yeah, but do you know
background.
we turned everything off and it was dead silent in here.
There was no beeping, man.
That's freaking me.
And then do you know that night as well? Listen, it was no word
It
of
was
a
a bit
lie.
weird that night, though.
I said it on the stream. This PC, so this is like a brand new gaming PC.
Hmm.
It's like so quick. It was just sitting here and it just bugged out and the screen went fluoro and it turned off.
Mm.
And me and Chris were like, and then you guys started hearing beeping and we were like, and I was saying on stream, I don't know if everyone, but it actually happened. It was freaking me out.
It was
Bro.
crazy, man. It was crazy. But yeah, so we thought because it was Halloween, we'd do a
Ouija board.
no, not a Ouija board.
No.
We'd do a
Yes.
Halloween themed
Yeah.
topic. So
The Halloween month.
because we're gonna do something totally different tonight,
Yeah.
but then we thought it's Halloween. Why don't we do something scary? So we thought we'll talk about zombies. We never talked about zombies on the podcast, and the question is, what would you do in the zombie apocalypse?
See,
Now,
I said this to you. I don't know if John's seen it. Has anyone seen the movie Love and Monsters?
Yes, that was a great movie.
Yeah. So does this include in that? Because it wasn't really zombies, but it was like giant insects and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess
See,
so.
he hasn't seen it, and I said to him, dude,
Really, it's a great movie. man.
dude, it's so good that Love and
Is
Monsters.
it on Netflix?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
a great movie.
Love and
If
Monsters.
anyone hasn't seen Love and Monsters,
You know what the problem is with Netflix though? You get so entwined into a show that's like
Mm.
6 seasons long,
Yeah, I
and then
know.
you just watch that, and then you don't watch anything else.
See, Chris doesn't like the way I say this word, but Amanda said it depends on the type of zombies. I said, listen, if it's the Walking Dead zombies, and Chris doesn't like how I say leisurely, if you can like leisurely walk away from a zombie,
It's
I'm not really-
leisurely, isn't it?
whatever. I'm not really worried about it. If you can just get up and like have a coffee and hey, yeah, see you, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Walking Dead zombies are the easiest.
Yeah, it's like,
zombies
hey,
to
you
handle,
know, like,
World
see
War
ya.
Z, forget about it.
World War Z
Oh.
zombies. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
We're gone.
I
Well,
don't know how Brad Pitt actually survived that movie.
Even our work won't.
you know what I don't get about that movie, right? What I don't get about that movie is they never tell us why is he so trained for these zombies. You never actually find out why.
I think isn't he a scientist? No.
Yeah, but what they
What's
can
he?
make him. It's like in I Am Legend, right? Will Smith is meant to be a scientist, but all of a sudden he can deal with these zombies. What? How does that work?
Oh yeah, but how many years has he been fighting them for?
How did he even learn to do it though? All of a sudden he's not the best at it. He's just a scientist. Well, Albert Einstein could just kill zombies.
Well, you don't know. Like you don't know what we can't like think about how that would be because like he would probably be in a different mind. Do you know what I mean? So he probably has survival skills. then.
So, all right. So John said Walking Dead zombie is the weakest. So
no, but you know what? Have you seen when there's a herd?
no. But what I'm saying is, so
I'm
what?
actually rewatching it right now. I'm in season 5.
That's bad. Negan's one.
Well, what are
Niggas not in it yet,
what
but
are
you
the
know
worst zombies? What are the ones you're most scared of? Then let's say zombies. See, loving monsters, I'm scared of those insects more than
I think
zombies.
World War Z zombies are definitely ones
World War
to worry
Z.
about.
Do the I Am Legend things, are they zombies? What are
Yeah,
they?
they're zombies.
They're pretty freaky, but they're only at night.
Yeah, that's the good thing about those ones. World War Z is all day, every day.
World War Z is pretty
and
freaky.
they can run.
What about Black Summer? Have you said you haven't seen that? They're pretty freaky.
Yes, Black Summer is pretty good.
They're
yeah.
pretty bad though.
How about
And they're just relentless as well, like just
how about The Last of Us, like the clickers and that
the
in
game.
the game?
They're pretty. The clickers are bad because you can't do anything to them.
No,
They're a bit like World War Z.
they are.
Last of Us.
Yeah.
You know, there's a TV show coming for that. The Mandalorian guy's playing Joel.
Oh, really?
Pedro, what's his name? Pedro Pascal.
No, yeah. Last of Us, was, the World War Z
Netflix
one,
series coming.
like when they were climbing that wall.
Oh, dude.
like, just
Yeah, they thought
piling
they
on.
were safe, and they just kept playing the
Yeah.
music. Oh man,
That was crazy.
isn't there a
man.
number 2 coming out?
Number 2, Last of Us?
No.
World War Z. Yeah. Sorry, World War Z. Yeah, there is.
You would turn in like 7 seconds as well, wouldn't you? From
Yeah,
live
that's something like
in
that.
World War Z ones.
So, what about
Yeah.
the movie with Jim with John Krasinski? Does that count as an apocalypse? Quiet Place, because that's what I'd be the most scared of.
Quiet Place
Oh,
was like-
quite.
But that's what I'd be.
Is
the
that
most,
when like you can't make noise and
Yeah,
that thing comes out?
they're-
Oh, yeah,
they
that's
are
scary.
what I would be the most
I
scared
just
of.
watched Quiet Place too. It wasn't as good as Quiet
Yeah, I
Place
know,
1.
but what I'd be more scared of them than
Oh,
zombies.
yeah, but they're like aliens.
Yeah, but it
Those
still
ones.
counts as an apocalypse,
yeah,
doesn't it?
It is apocalypse for sure. Nah, stuff that I couldn't live in silence.
I'd be more scared of that because you can't do. What can you do?
No.
He had to take his son to a waterfall to talk to him for the first time in 5 years. Or something, you know, like
You have to learn sign language, and that'll take forever.
I know. And that when that baby's in like that.
yeah, she's giving birth.
Yeah. Remember we watched that and it was
Imagine
scary,
trying
man.
to keep my son quiet, man. Forget about
Well,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Last of Us to me, that would be, and Bird Box was pretty bad.
Oh,
Sandra
man.
Bullock. That I reckon Quiet Place was scarier. Like I'd be more scared, but Bird Box pretty bad if you see it.
Bird Box was Sandra
You
Bullock.
have to wear a
couldn't-
blindfold.
Yeah,
You couldn't really see daylight and stuff.
You have to wear a
really,
blindfold.
like-
Yeah.
Because if you see it, you're done.
Yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Yeah, we watched that. Oh, that was a while ago now. But no, World War Z, man, I reckon is the worst.
L4D zombies. What are they? L4D.
Is that like an upgrade?
Hey, humans adapt to their environment, don't Atney reckons. What was that British one called? Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz, what a movie, Don't Atney says. I've never seen that.
Hot Fuzz, isn't that a comedy?
Oh yeah, that is.
Is that like the is that like the Toxic Avenger?
No, that's with the 2 English guys.
Yeah, the 2 English blokes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I haven't
No,
watched.
seen that.
I've
It's a
watched
comedy
it.
one, yeah.
It's a comedy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
How about the zombies in Resident Evil?
Oh, they were the for me.
They were really slow.
For
weren't
me, no, but for me, they're the OGs because then there's like those toad men and that, and the
Oh,
and the
yeah, yeah.
wolves can get infected. The original Resident Evil when that first came out, dude.
Remember
That
that it
was
was eating the
scary
thing
game.
and it turns
Dude,
around?
Oh,
yeah, but
that
not
was
that
very
bit. When
game,
you're,
man.
you know what? No person that's ever played it without being spoiled has gone through that hallway and the wolves jumped through the window and didn't shit themselves. If they say they didn't, they're lying.
That was
I
one of
did.
the, one
I
of the
remember
best.
One of the best
zombie
games. Yeah,
zombie games out there for sure.
you shit yourself, Chris. When they jumped through the window, no one could say they didn't.
But is Last of Us a better gameplay than Resident Evil?
Because it was like game of the year, but Resident Evil was
But
groundbreaking, man.
I reckon if you put that gameplay in the same as Resident Evil, it would have been the best.
Yeah, Resident Evil was groundbreaking. You gotta
Yeah.
remember that was
'Cause
PS1.
Yeah.
And it was a good story too.
Yeah,
Resident
man.
Evil.
Yeah.
There's a series out now with Resident Evil. I watched it.
Yeah,
like-
no.
It's
The-
okay.
The CGI.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
I haven't
okay.
seen
I
the
like
new series. I heard it was bad.
Dude,
It is a
you
bit
know how
bad.
good the new game
It is
is?
pretty bad.
No, it's okay.
Not the
but-
newest one that's come out, but I played Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
And it's in first person. Freaky game, bro.
Really?
Oh, dude.
First person shooter.
It's like it's in first person mode. And dude, it's out
You know what
there.
I like? Like when you like, go into those rooms, it's all quiet,
Yeah.
and you're like,
You know, like that thing.
and all of a sudden, man.
Remember when you used to open doors and it would go to a black screen and just the door would go.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
oh.
You know what's
We used to
scary?
sit there
What am
playing
I
it,
getting
man. Remember
myself
we used to sit
into?
there playing it, didn't we? Like,
Yeah.
just,
We're talking about the metaverse last week, and like where you put the goggles on and you play. If you play like a scary game with
Yeah.
those on and you're actually in it,
well,
oh man,
don't you
it's
remember?
So
I
scary.
kept bringing up Ready
can't
Player.
wait to do
I
that.
kept bringing Ready Player One up to you. Don't you remember in Ready Player One they go in there and they go into what's the Jack Nicholson movie when he's
Shining.
they go into The
Oh.
Shining and they're freaking out because he starts hitting the door and they're like, oh, like freaking out. Like,
it's full
imagine
on.
that. Like you were living it, you'd be freaking, bro.
So virtual reality is like, yeah, it's massive.
Oh, dude.
Like for that kind of stuff. If you love your horror and you want
Dude.
that real,
I think being a gamer will help you survive a zombie
Oh,
apocalypse.
Yeah.
watching Walking Dead and
Like,
you
what
know,
would
all right, what would you be? What would be your weapon of choice? Going
No, do you know what?
Obviously a shotgun, but
no, but then like
you'd want a samurai sword, really.
I'd want.
Yeah, I reckon samurai
I'd
sword,
want a
yeah.
silent weapon.
Yeah.
Me and John play a zombie game,
If you had
and
a
I reckon it's I actually reckon it's the best zombie game. DayZ.
Yeah, Daisy's good.
Daisy.
It's so
Yeah.
good. But the thing is, if you you can have a gun in that, but if you shoot it, swarms chase you.
Yeah.
So I would agree a samurai, but I'd be like making like baseball bats with nails in them. Like I'd be making weapons that can.
Yeah. You need a gun and a melee weapon.
Yeah, you have to, just in case you need to use it.
Yeah. But you wouldn't be safe at your house.
Would you stay in a big group of people, or would you be like a lone wolf?
I'll be with just a few
HFD
close
crew.
people. The close, but I'd board up the. You'd board if I'd be boarding up the. If I was gonna stay at I'd pick a place I'm gonna stay at.
Yeah.
And I'd be boarding it up. You know, I'd be like trying to take over like a Bunnings or something, and I'd be owning that Bunnings because it would have everything in it, and you know they got big gates. You could close it off, and you got everything in there to make weapons. And then it'd be like people would be coming there. People would be coming there. You'd have territory because it'd be apocalypse.
Well, we can't.
I'd be taking Bunnings.
We can't say where we work, but our work would be ideal, wouldn't it? Because it's like all fenced.
Not if it's World War Z. Forget about it.
See, but
If it's World War Z,
but
forget
Bunnings. Think about Bunnings. Think about Bunnings. All the entrances you can close them.
I want to get on a boat. I'll just go out
in a boat.
But think about Bunnings. Like Bunnings, you can board up all the entrances. It's got big roller doors. You close them. It's security.
Even that would struggle in World War.
You would, but at least they're not climbing over something, and you're not going to be making noise in there. Just be.
You know when you said jail.
You know
jail, really.
You know when you said
yeah.
boat, it brings me back to that scene when they're in the plane and
Oh my god, that was a great scene.
Brad Pitt's in the front, and the whole plane just gets converted with his.
Dude,
How bad? How did you survive that, man?
Yeah, how did they survive that? They let off a grenade in the
plane.
in the plane.
How
and
did they survive that?
those two survived only.
Amanda made a good point, man. She said, can you choose the Bunnings next to IKEA? Because she loves IKEA. We could have killer furnishings in the Bunnings. You'd have all this cool furniture, putting it together.
You're in a zombie apocalypse and you're getting frustrated putting IKEA.
You know what?
together.
The actual IKEA here, IKEA would be pretty safe. Here, where they're getting in, it's.
Well, those dollar hot dogs will never go off. So
That's the best. So you have food.
Yeah.
You have territory.
Let me-
This is the question I'm going to ask you. Your family turns.
Yeah.
You know, it happened in that movie. And remember, Brad Pitt gets all upset. He's like, you don't know what it's like. And the guy's like, I like pretty much had to kill my wife and kids. What do you do?
So do you wait for a cure? You mean?
Well, the thing I would attempt to do if you could do it is trap them in something. So they're in there until you can try, you know.
I don't know, man.
But can you? Are you gonna die trying to trap them in something to get a cure? Or
But they sort of become deformed after a while. Zombies like that. Part
Exactly.
of their skin falls off.
exactly.
Yeah, but
If the cure comes, they're going to be looking messed up.
Yeah, when they're healed.
Yeah, man. They're not going to be healed to perfect. You know,
no, they won't. But like,
half their
maybe
heads
they
missing.
will though. Maybe the medicine actually repairs everything. I don't know, because the body can repair.
We've got half a head missing. Or
No,
Yeah,
it won't be
you're
hard.
like, you know what I've never understood about zombies, all the zombie movies and all that. I was saying it to Jess today, like, they're all killing all these zombies and that, but how do you kill something that's already dead?
the head, I think.
You know, but how does it work?
Yeah, well, that's the
Shouldn't
thing.
it
I
just
want
run
that.
around like a headless chicken? If like you shoot its head off, you just be going, "Ah!" You know, like in like
No, like something in their brain or something in their organisms making them come back to life. Not as a human, but like
as an undead.
who knows?
Actually, you know what? I've got a new one.
Well,
I've got another one that I think I'm the most scared of. And I'm surprised we didn't say it already. Zombies, Call of Duty zombies.
Yeah, that's fun.
Crazy.
Because they just get,
more and more.
well, there's another level and they just,
Yeah, keep coming. Yeah.
so you could kill like 10 and then there's 100.
Well, how many people in the whole world? There's bots. Is there?
7 billion?
Seven,
I think
8
so.
billion?
So imagine like half of that is zombies. Like
Don't at me's right. The ones in I Am Legend started healing and they were like becoming normal.
they did.
But they didn't have deformities. They were like,
No, those didn't.
Like in the Walking Dead ones, you see
Oh.
some of their.
Oh
faces,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Walking Dead ones, you can't. You
How,
might better.
how are you going to cure that bloke, man?
Nah. But they never. Oh, actually, in the first season, I think there was a guy that was trying to cure it, wasn't it? Like a professor who was trying to fix it.
Nah, I recently watched it. He gave up. Like by the time Rick and Nat got there, he was already given up.
I love Rick.
He was about to kill himself, actually.
This is my
Yeah,
answer. In a zombie apocalypse, I'll be a con man selling fake stuff. Genwool says. Well, what are you going to sell it for though? In a zombie apocalypse, money is no longer. It's not. You're not going to be. What would be?
I'll just get the money anyway.
What would be currency in a zombie apocalypse?
Imagine
food
and ammunition. I reckon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but imagine zombies become self-aware, and then like you have to like live with them and like barter with them, and say, look, I'm not going to eat you, but I'll take
Not like they get brains.
It's like a mortgage.
Like
yeah, barter with them, but like
pound of flesh shaved schmuck.
like they become like another race.
yeah, like another race.
Hey
Yeah.
lads, God bless you. Sorry I can't be in the studio tonight.
Don't
Jimmy
be-
T said.
It's not your fault.
And
You
then
got
for
no...
some reason he did a high five.
High five, man.
He can't come because he lost his number plate.
Yeah. Amanda says legend, and then Don't At Me says ammunition. I think food and ammunition will become currency. Has to be.
Yeah, but here in Australia, what ammunition? There's no.
There'll be it. They'll have reserves.
That's
Yeah,
the
but
thing.
not
Yeah,
much.
there's not much guns like compared to America. Right?
You'll be breaking into the police stations and that just to get normal handgun and like the shooting range.
Yeah, but it won't be like America. Where
No.
it won't be like America.
No.
I'll probably go out to a big country town and find a big place of land and secure that up. I reckon.
So
You'd have to get out.
I
of
think
Fine.
every person's gonna be doing that, man.
You're all going to be there while I'm in the city by myself.
We'll look up the city.
Adelaide will be overrun.
Adelaide's
Adelaide will be overrun, man.
Why? The zombies will be like, Adelaide's a country town. We're not going.
No, no one knows. Adelaide's like so small, no one even knows about it.
There'll be a herd coming to.
Don't At Me
Christmas.
says. Don't At Me reckons, and shampoo and conditioner. It would be worth.
Oh yeah,
People want it.
I know.
and makeup for girls.
They'd be
You
like,
know what?
Like the biggest...
And like baby formula and all that kind of
Oh
stuff.
my god! But that's what I'm
Nappy?
saying. How many people are you going to be having a baby like in Quiet Place when there's a zombie apocalypse? I don't
Yeah,
think
you
it's
will.
going to be last thing on your mind. But imagine all those people that are like already pregnant and that. You'd be like,
Yeah, but the world's going to move on, right? So
probably
civilization will have to move
man,
on eventually.
People don't want to bring the babies into a world just because Joe Biden's president. Imagine there's a zombie apocalypse.
It'll still happen. People will still be having, the SEX.
Jimmy reckons
And,
he's
like,
Forrest Gump
especially
now.
Jimmy T.
He'll run everywhere.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, yes.
SEX. People will still be, procreating.
It's like you're saying if zombies and humans were living together. Like I'm dating a zombie, and
Yeah, you're like, where are you doing tonight? Going out with my zombie partner.
are you gonna vote for the zombie president? That's
Yeah.
The zombie president.
Do you reckon it's in the Constitution that a zombie can't be president?
They'd be racist, like the zombie.
Forrest Gump should run for president. No pun intended.
No worries.
Yeah, that's a good one.
With all that money you rake in, control the stock flow, you control the market now, he reckons. Again, Will, about, if you're a con man in the zombie apocalypse. Again, Will could be in the closet con man here, man.
Well, there's people in the world who actually believe zombies could happen.
How?
People are preparing for this right now around the world, like certain people,
Yeah, but
bunkers and stuff.
I know, but how does a zombie happen?
Well, it's just fictional stuff at the moment. But
What is your theory on what do you believe on this? You believe that a zombie could actually be possible?
I think there's many people who are zombies already because they smoke too much. But
I've met a few. We
I
know-
reckon. I reckon it could be possible.
How?
It's
anything's possible.
anything's possible, man.
But the thing is, you think anything can be possible.
Yeah, why not?
So do you think a quiet place could happen?
No, I don't know. If there's aliens and stuff, is that what it was? I can't remember.
I think so.
So it goes back to
Who knows, man?
Is vampires possible? You know what I mean? Like, is that some sort of
Apparently, on there could be.
eating?
Yeah,
brains or-
vampires.
eating brains
Vampires
or
are real
drinking
How are
blood?
they real, bro?
because people drink blood.
Doesn't
Just
mean
because-
they're a vampire.
Yes, they. Well,
No,
what is
it
it? then?
doesn't.
What are they called then?
Well, there's cults that drink
Are
blood.
they just like
They are just
humans
as
drink
possible.
blood?
Yes. They
No.
are sick humans that drink blood.
No, they're called
No,
vampires.
a
That's what they're
vampire.
called.
Yeah, but what the definition of a vampire, like Count Dracula,
You
Yeah,
is
think they just
vampire.
came up with this out of nowhere?
Yeah, but is a vampire
No.
immortal?
They didn't come up with it.
exactly.
Are
A
they-
vampire
they're supposed to be
needs.
immortal?
Yeah, a vampire needs to
Yeah.
suck blood to live. These humans that are doing it do not.
I
They're
know
just doing it
that,
because they're
but they're
freaks.
still called vampires.
No, but
Yes, they are.
They shouldn't be. They should just
Well,
be
that's
called...
what they're called.
I want to look this up. I want to see the rule.
They are. There's vampires out there, and they're demonic.
Yeah, but they don't need to suck blood to survive.
No,
And
but
they
once
don't go out in
no,
the sun and they
but
like,
there's
burn.
been studies of these people that drink blood, and then after a while, if they start drinking it, then they
That's
need
just
it,
evolution.
and
That's just evolution. They're evolving.
Evolution
themselves.
doesn't believe it. It doesn't
Doesn't
exist.
like if we drink a pint of blood, would it be sick, sort of thing?
What would you rather drink? A glass of blood or a glass of sweat?
That's nasty.
Blood.
Oh,
Think about it.
depends. Who
Actually,
sweat.
think about it.
Depends who sweat, I guess.
You know that question.
Mine's nice.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that question? People are like, oh.
What would you?
And where's the sweat coming from? Is it then the lower backside or is it your armpits? Or
Comes from the ass.
You don't get the
ass.
Don't you remember in that Jackass when they all shave in Jackass 3 when they all shave their pubes and they don't tell Aaron that it's their pubes and they make him glue it on his face and then when he finds out he just starts barfing.
Yes,
That's what drinking sweat would be like.
one of them had crabs, I think.
Yeah, and he was like they're shaving it. and
What
they're
if it's the only?
going,
What if there's nothing else to drink and that was it?
But it's not going to hydrate you. It doesn't.
Well, I watched a movie last night, The Platform.
100% blood, Amanda.
Yeah, I reckon blood too.
Yeah, see, again, we're saying what I said. It's just evolution because they're drinking blood. They're gaining a need for it.
I've watched Twilight.
Yeah. So like they can't go they just can't go back to food. They
not,
can.
They're not like the
But yeah.
vampires, you know, in Blade when Steppenwolf like.
No,
puts
I'm
sunscreen
not
on
saying
so they
that.
can go out in the daylight.
I'm not saying. Oh, but they do get because they drink blood, their skin gets irritated in
That's just
daylight. They can still go out in the
But
daylight.
they're just creating.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They
I'm
should
not
just be
saying they're
called
like the,
humans that drink blood.
Hey?
They're just humans that drink blood.
yeah,
now.
but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. They're
They
vampires.
call themselves vampires.
They call them so they identify as vampires.
But they are satanic.
Yeah, well, some normal people are satanic. They're just,
I'm just telling you.
you know, they're just
I'm
like
just telling you what I know.
Satan. Why does a vampire have to be associated with Satan?
It just is.
Why? Just like, did the devil go, I'm going to drink blood? Like,
I don't know.
it's
Just
just so
interesting
stupid.
question.
because you ask all these crazy questions. Man.
Well, I'm just thinking because that makes
It's
sense.
like I'm a vampologist.
Because it doesn't make sense to me. What? These guys, there's these people in the
I
world.
think vampires always betray.
Have you even seen True Lies?
Evil
I have
thing.
seen True Lies, but there's just these people in the world that just drink blood.
Yeah,
Where do they get
there
the
is.
blood from?
I don't know.
Animal blood.
Animal
human
or
blood?
humans? I don't know.
Well, they're not vampires. They're drinking animal blood.
No, they're called the vegan
don't know.
vampires.
Vampires exist, man. Just trust me.
Could you imagine that?
Trust me.
Could you imagine these people drink blood, right? But one of them was actually a vegan, and they're like drinking blood, and then like, "What do you want for dinner?" Oh, I don't eat steak. That'd be terrible. Oh no, just veggies for me.
I'm a white meat type of
I'm a
guy.
white meat.
There was a like a high priest vampire that was
That was the Pope, wasn't it?
no satanic. Well,
Wasn't
yeah,
that
he's
Pope
satanic.
John Paul?
Yeah,
He
but anyway,
was-
he was a priest, and he changed his ways.
John Paul the
He
second.
actually changed his ways, and
Yeah.
he became Christian. And he talks about what it was like to be a vampire and stuff.
He's cooked.
Not like in the movies, man. You're trying to say it's like
Well,
the
who
movies.
is the
Not-
who is the original vampire? Count Dracula.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, well, he is. He's the king of vampires.
Yeah, in the movies.
And he like turns
But
into a bat
maybe.
and shit and flies
Maybe.
around and he goes, "I want to suck your blood." Oh!
Where they get these all these ideas from, man?
Transylvania. Someone
Yeah,
wrote
but-
it.
Someone just wrote it.
It's like the Loch Ness monster. Have you seen Loch Ness? Like the river. It's
Could
like
have been. It
It's
could
like a
have been.
little lake. It could never fit a monster,
So
in it, but they
if-
believe there's a Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, they could be even.
But
Like
have you seen how small? the
Apparently,
thing
there's been new footage of something in that lake.
How about the Bigfoot? Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Aren't they called Sasquatch?
How about the Yetis? That
I
live
don't believe in Sasquatch. No, do you know why? Because with all the technology in that now,
Yeah.
if there was a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot, whatever, a Yeti, they would find it now. You'd see it. We'd see it.
Maybe they haven't. They don't want to say.
No, because like it's only
People
come
have-
now on David Attenborough things. Like they've only just had now. They've got the cameras that can get at night up close to tigers for the first time ever, and they'd catch them. But
So what are you trying to say, Chris? All these stories have a hidden truth behind.
I
them,
think
really.
so. Like dragons, right? I reckon dragons never existed.
they may have existed.
I think
don't
they
know.
existed.
werewolves.
I don't know about werewolves.
Well,
I've heard of people
don't they reckon?
becoming werewolves, but I don't know if that's true.
Don't they reckon a crocodile is like the closest thing to a dinosaur?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, they do at the moment.
And there's Komodo dragons.
This.
Yeah, I think dragons existed because it's all. If you go to all the stories like of the past,
What is-
every story has
What
a
do you
dragon.
mean no KP? What's he talking about, Genwell? No KP in what?
Dragons never existed.
That's what Don't At Me said.
Don't at me. Doesn't. Know.
What about Slender Man?
Why didn't dragons
right,
exist?
Slender
Every
Man.
every folk story that has come out has always had a dragon in it.
What is? I don't know what Gen was saying. We're saying no
Aren't there-
KP in what
there's
regard?
sea dragons right now, aren't there?
There's what? There's Komodo dragons.
There's all sea
Yeah.
dragons.
I reckon there's
Yeah,
dragons.
yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
there's dragons now, or they could be. I don't know, but
So like the
there's no.
ones from Game of Thrones you're talking about, the real big ones.
I think
Yeah.
Gen was probably saying no KP because I said they'd find them now, like with the
There you
technology.
go. There's a werewolf in the Guinness World Records place in Queensland.
Well, I remember Michael J.
Really?
Fox was Team Wolf. It was killer, man. He was
Wild.
like, he's like 5'4" and he was like slam dunking and shit. It was killer. That was wild.
No, but these stories come from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it's all true, but I'm saying some of it
What
could
about
be.
witches? Witches are real?
Witches? Yeah, witches are real.
100%?
Yeah.
But what defines what a witch is?
Exactly.
Well, are they witches like Wizard of Oz witches, or is it just
No,
some lady
like-
that likes doing spells?
No, like there was.
A witch that has powers to control certain
I
things,
don't
I
think
guess.
so.
Oh, you mean the Witcher? I thought you said
Like
a witch.
A witch.
Oh,
Doesn't,
I
doesn't
don't
a
think
witch
so.
No,
control
there was
spells
definitely,
and all that?
dude. There was definitely witches
But I was
in
telling-
the golden ages.
I'm not saying Genwell. I'm not saying that there wasn't a Sasquatch or a Bigfoot back in the day because things have evolved.
Amanda is a witch.
Shit.
Damn.
Someone's taking control of.
Damn.
I'm not saying that there wasn't a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch in that, but there just isn't now because
What?
they would find it now.
Well,
You'd
not-
see it. Yeah, they
How
would.
do you know?
I just think they would.
What if they have special camouflage abilities that you don't know about?
It's not the predator, bro.
How do you know?
Because they'd go around
Yeah,
killing
but you
humans.
don't know.
Man.
You don't know. No, they don't.
They would, because humans want to control.
Oh, how about all the people that go missing then?
Humans want to control everything. They do.
Yeah.
They're trying to take over land. That's why animals become extinct. Because
Yeah.
why is the tiger is the most majestic animal in the world, and it's almost extinct because of what reason? Because of fucking humans.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So if there was a Sasquatch in that, they're trying to find it. They'd find it, and it would either kill them or they'd kill it because that's how humans are. They want to put the fucking head on.
We
the
don't know.
wall.
We don't know. But
Wasn't the sea only like 10% explored or something like that? So
exactly.
We don't know exactly what's
in the
Well-
sea, who knows what's in there?
They've been to the abyss now.
No, they haven't.
Yes, they have.
Not the darkest part of the.
They have. They
When?
James Cameron, he made a thing. But like you can't see under there, and they've got the night cameras.
No,
And
they haven't
there's just
gone all the
some
way.
Weird shit under there.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a
weird shit.
documentary on it.
Yeah,
of
but I don't
the
think they've
abyss.
gone all the way.
I think. Well, I don't know.
But there's probably creatures
They
in the
have.
sea that we
There's
like.
sharks under there. They got this shark there that doesn't have eyes because doesn't need them because
Oh,
you can't
okay.
see under there.
Mm.
So just like.
Yeah, they've got it. There's a documentary on it showing the
Yeah,
abyss.
yeah, that's interesting. So,
Which is that's what I reckon.
Crispy,
I actually believe that comment.
what?
I think that witches were like people that were healers and that,
Yes,
like
that-
spiritual, and then the people back in the day were like, oh, they're evil, put them on a stake, kill them, when they were just probably people that were healers and
I mean, if you survived something back in the day, you're a witch.
yeah, exactly.
KP, what you just said then is what I believe.
Yeah, I
about a
agree, I
witch
believe
is.
that.
That's what I think a witch
Yeah.
is.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't think they're like, pointy hat on the broom.
Like no Wizard of Oz.
No,
It is interesting that you bring
I
up,
don't think that.
Chris, that all these stories must have some sort of thing behind them. You know what I mean? Like
I'm not saying all
Unless-
of them, but there's
unless-
some.
someone's got a really great imagination and just says, that's a werewolf.
Yeah,
that's a
well,
witch,
doesn't
that's
that
a-
say to you, like all these stories have been written, right?
Mm.
Doesn't that mean that some bloke could have just written the Bible and he's just got a weird imagination?
Yeah, cool.
Well,
True.
Well, how long have the
But-
vampire stories been? They've been
I think from before, probably
Before.
They've been
probably
talking about
BC.
vampires for a long
I would
Before.
say BC. Like,
Long time they've been
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
vampires.
but before Christ, I reckon BC there would have been.
I'm not saying there's vampires like the movies, but I think all I said there's people that actually drink blood.
Is there Blade?
100%.
Why isn't Blade killing him?
I actually watched Blade the other day.
Blade's the best.
It's that first scene's the
The
best.
first scene is one of the best first scenes in movie history.
Oh, it is.
All I think about is Twilight now when I think about vampires.
Vampires.
you know.
We're talking about zombies. I don't know how we got to vampires.
Well, we said an apocalypse. It's like whatever.
What would you rather, a vampire apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse?
Vampire.
Well,
'cause
vampire, you
I'll-
could
I'll
try
turn
talk
into
to
a
them.
vampire, I don't care.
And if you get eaten, you just become a vampire. If they suck your blood, you
Oh,
become
true.
one.
You
So
still,
zombie-
you
so
still
it's
pretty
better.
much look the same.
Yeah, but you become a zombie if you get eaten as well.
No,
No,
but then you don't
vampire,
know
you're a
what's
vampire.
happening.
You just gotta
Zombie,
take-
you're just mindless.
I'll be a
Yeah, true.
vegan vampire and eat animals.
Yeah, exactly. Zombies, if you're a zombie, you're like mindless. You're like just, you know. You know what I mean?
Don't know how you reckon they lost
Do you
control.
what
You lost control.
Lost control.
would you hate an apocalypse like Mad Max where you can't find water?
Yeah, that'll be bad.
I mean, there's no zombies in that, but there's people that are just gone mad running the show, and like you can't get water.
Like the Book of Eli. Have you seen the Book
That's
of
what I
Eli?
mean. Well, that's like Mad Max in
Yeah.
it.
That's
Book of
pretty
Eli's
bad.
killer. But
that's
if,
more-
I reckon Book of Eli I love it. I'm not saying it's not good. It's a real good, but I just reckon it is a
Was
rip
he-
off of
was
Mad
he
Max.
blind the whole
He's
time?
blind, yeah.
I think that was bullshit. I reckon you could see at the start.
I just reckon they were trying to play it like
I
that.
was trying to play like that.
I reckon that it is a Mad Max rip off, but it's a real good movie.
Yeah.
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli is good. It's got
Book of Eli, right?
Denzel, isn't it?
Denzel.
Denzel, yeah.
That's a good movie.
Holding the Bible.
Killer movie, and it's like the most sought after thing like in the world. It's a Bible.
Yeah, that guy wanted a book.
But you know what? I reckon before we have a zombie apocalypse, I reckon there's going to be robots everywhere and they're just going to kill them for us.
We said that last week. AI.
Yeah.
So you reckon zombies are possible?
I don't think zombies.
I think
are
so.
possible.
I think so.
You're next level, man.
Why not?
But
It'd have to be a major.
I don't know why. I
No,
can't
but
tell
you
you
just-
the why.
That's what I mean. You can't
You'd
say
have to have
something's
a
possible and not
major-
have a reason.
Mate,
major chemical
anything's
imbalance.
possible, man. I'm telling you now, anything's possible.
It'd have to alter your whole body like a chemical.
I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm just saying that you never know, man. What they try to put this, the C word out, which was nothing. Which is nothing anyway.
The
but
what?
The
if
jab.
they-
The jab's going to change us, man.
The C word.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if
word
they
like
unleash,
cauliflower?
they unleash a virus,
Cauliflower.
who knows?
Or like,
I'm not saying. I'm just saying that anything's possible.
Spicy cough.
So
coffee.
spicy cough, yeah.
Oh, listen. I think there's more chance. This is me personally that Quiet Place happens because they're aliens.
Okay.
Than zombies happen because there's got to be another life form out there in the whole universe.
That would suck, man, because I'd fart.
That's
and I'd be
possible too,
Yeah,
man.
you'll be done.
dead. I'd be dead.
I'm not saying
See,
that.
they never do that in the movies. They never put those bits in it. It's like you can't make a noise in Quiet Place. Like every human like farts.
Yeah, what about when you do number 2, man?
Yeah, like you go to the toilet. But it's true.
Oh,
though.
mate, forget it. I'll be dead. Forget it, man.
all the Koreans will be gone.
But it's actually true that they never,
Especially outside.
they never like show the logic stuff. Like
No.
I think the alien one is more possible like than zombies, because you know how John said they haven't like searched much of the sea. They reckon we've only like searched like a percentage of the whole
Alright.
space,
Mm.
and like how big is the space we've seen? It's massive.
There was some kind of insect that actually attaches to a dead cell
Oh, I've seen that.
and it actually makes it walk and like
Yeah. I've
in the
seen
brain, like goes into your if it goes into your brain, it can actually get you to get up and stuff like so. This
that. It's like
Yeah.
a parasite.
So-
well, there it is. It's
Isn't
like
that
a parasite.
Parasite, like
Yeah.
a bacteria.
Yeah. So that's why I think zombies.
isn't that on David Attenborough shows that, isn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
Planet Earth.
So if that can
Yeah, I've seen
happen,
it.
if that can happen,
Makes
Who
its
knows?
host, makes its host a zombie.
yeah,
Yeah.
Listen,
there you go.
Genwool says, I'm a lizard alien, KP. We are friendly, we don't fight. See, I'm upset now because he said kill the Glazers
Stop
before, but the
saying we don't
Glazers are alien men. They're lizard men, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, man.
They're big time lizard men. Stop saying we are vile. Sorry, man. The Glazers are
Is he
lizard
talking
men.
about reptilians?
The Glazers are reptilians. I'm telling you. The Man United owners.
They look like reptiles.
They look like
They
reptilians.
actually look like reptiles.
Well, you know what? I reckon there was
They
a.
full look like reptiles. Eh?
I'm gonna play a quick clip for you guys.
Did you put a clip up and not tell us?
I did.
Why didn't you tell
And
us?
it's got Katy Perry made the news today.
Oh, I've seen this.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It looks really weird, didn't it? But
Look, it's a clone.
let me just play it, and I want to see if you think it's just her.
It's like a robot.
If you think it's her eyeliner or whatever, her makeup getting out, or it's something
She-
else.
she
So
collapse- she collapses, man. After.
let's have a look. Ready? Pressing something. All right, there she goes. She pressed the button.
Make even more noise for my band.
She collapses later on after that.
Does she?
Yeah.
I don't think
collapses.
that's anything. Because
Why don't you think so?
no, because sometimes I get nerve twitches in my eyes that make them like close
Yeah,
and shit.
I get them too.
Yeah.
But that's extreme.
And
Well,
remember,
that's
she's,
extreme, though.
yeah, but think about it. She's on stage by the looks of it, hot fucking like it's.
But
you know,
the only thing about that, she does collapse later on.
that's what
in
I'm
that
saying.
clip.
Like, so she could be like dehydrated. She could be.
Nah, it's a clone, bro. And she's
It's a clone. It's a clone. Definitely a
Nah.
clone.
It's
I
a
reckon- do you
TikTok.
reckon that's
Yes,
clone?
yeah, it's a TikTok. Like, yeah, I don't believe anything on TikTok anyway. Like,
There are some good stuff on TikTok. You can't say there's not.
Yeah, man.
that's what happened to Justin Bieber.
I mean, Jimmy T Shaw's wild.
It's freaky, but our tech isn't perfect. Cameras
he wanted
glitches
to pick
as
that
well. I don't think that's anything, to be honest. The Katy Perry thing.
Looks like a type of filter. No, it's not a filter, Jess. It's definitely not a filter.
Who knows more about makeup, Jess and Amanda, or you?
It is circling around.
It is going. Look, I just
around.
put it up there because look, watch it again one more time, and you tell me
She
again
does
one
collapse.
more
She
time.
does
It's
collapse.
definitely a clone, Jess says.
Definitely a clone. Don't look like Katy Perry, right?
You can tell
Make
something's
even more
going on.
noise for my
Like,
I don't know, guys, but there's a lot of like. Have you seen other celebrities where they
Yeah, I've
they
seen some other
glitch?
weird glitches.
Yeah,
Going,
like Justin Bieber had one.
yeah.
Hillary Clinton, she just starts going crazy. Look
Katy
at
Perry stunt double.
maybe, or you look at
Clone.
Joe Biden, like when he talks.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's old, but like, come on, man, you can't even
The
string a
funniest clip
sentence,
I've seen
man.
of Joe Biden, he goes to shake people's hands and then he goes to one corner and no one's even there.
Yeah, he doesn't even know it. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Looks like one of those robotics from Austin Powers.
Yeah.
It does look like
It
that.
does,
thing
eh?
across the bells, man.
How helpful would each one of your clones be? Genwool says. Would your clone be helpful?
Yeah, I'll make him do it.
Yeah,
But how do you know?
Go to work.
I need a
But
few of them do
Doesn't
a few different
I'd
jobs.
be like Homer, you know, when Homer had all those clones, I was just doing everything. That was the best.
Did they get dumber and dumber?
Yeah, they just kept getting worse.
Or
They
they're
just-
robots. See, Don't Let Me reckons they might be robots. Like, they're actually robots under there.
Underneath Katy
Katy
Perry's
Perry,
thing?
yeah.
We're going down a rabbit hole, aren't we?
Yeah.
I
This
just
is...
don't believe that, Hess.
You don't believe anything, man.
That's not that. It's because people, like, when they're, like, you're on stage, whatever, you could be dehydrated. You could be, like, take it out. Like, anything, your body can do weird things, man.
Yeah, but we've never, no one's ever picked that up before, ever.
Reminds me of The Simpsons when that robot gets shot down when she's dancing.
Yeah.
That's his nut up.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Simpsons do predict everything.
It's
so,
interesting.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, she might be a robot, or the clones might take over us. It could be a clone apocalypse.
Do you
Clone-
think
the
there's
Clone
clones?
I reckon there's clones.
Of what?
What do you mean of what?
Like, they're
I think-
human. Is there a human clone?
Oh, 100%.
Who?
I don't know.
What's her face? The singer.
Didn't they say that Paul McCartney is a clone?
Avril Lavigne. She's a clone.
Of what? Another Avril
She
Lavigne?
Why is
died,
Avril Lavigne?
she died 2001.
Don't they reckon Paul McCartney is a clone?
You reckon?
Yeah, that's what they say.
So if what
I listen to they sometimes.
I don't know.
people online manipulate things or say things for attention or views.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I
not saying
agree with
that the Katy Perry thing's true. I'm just saying it's interesting.
It can be anything. Camera malfunctioning, reflection from the background and surroundings. Like that could be
Yeah,
anything.
but you could see her eye was like, oh, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
But if you,
But
if
you'd be
that-
like this, man, not like this.
I know if that was happening to you, wouldn't you have a bit more like laugh about it or have a smile like, oh my god? this
Yeah,
is
but do
real."
they? They're like in such a. You got to remember they're in
It's so
such a-
focused. It's like
Yeah, because she's probably so focused on what was she doing?
So
Was
you-
it? Yeah, but was it a live concert?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's probably so
yeah, but
focused on it.
wouldn't you be like, oh fuck, yeah.
She's like, she's pressed the button and then like it fixed itself.
Like we would laugh. Don't you remember it happened to Beyonce on stage when that wind
You wouldn't
blew
go like
her
this,
dress
huh?
up and she kept singing. She just pushed it down like it didn't. But if that was one of us, we'd crack up laughing. But they're like so into
Yeah.
it. They're like professionals. They're like,
It's weird how she just stopped and looked at a certain direction, didn't move. You know, I found that weird.
Mm.
No expression.
it's not really very interesting because it seems like BS. Jess reckons
That's her opinion.
it's recorded from a Nokia, Chris. I don't believe it.
3210.
30, 51, 10.
5110.
Nah, I'm not.
Anyway, I just thought I'd bring it up. If it's not interesting, it's not interesting. Doesn't matter.
I'm not saying it's not interesting. I just don't
No.
believe it's.
She
anything.
actually falls down after that, so
So that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. She's probably dehydrated or like
So when you get dehydrated, your eye goes like,
anything can happen. You can have nervous twitches because I get it for like soccer. You can have twitches, like your muscles twitch
might be-
because your body is lacking water.
she might be.
You
coked
get
out.
muscle twitches, and there's
Maybe.
muscles here. There's
But why she got like that?
because she's probably trying to get it to stop. When I get the
But
twitch,
she wasn't touching
I
it
know, but when
either.
I get the twitch in the eye here, you can feel it pulling, and I'm like, you try and
But she wasn't even pulling. She
you know,
was
she's
kind
just
of
touching it here to press. She's pressing it, bro.
pressing what? Her
The
skull?
nerve. She probably knows the nerve.
I don't know.
One of us. One of us.
Weird.
Anyway,
Either way, I wouldn't really care if it's a clone or not. I'm not going to discriminate. Genwool says.
again, it was nice.
So what are they saying? Are they saying that's a robot or it's a
They're
clone? Or
saying
it's
it-
just...
a lot of people saying it's a clone. Yeah.
Night all just says good night.
Good night, Jess. Anyway,
So
yeah,
people saying it's a clone.
People saying it's a clone.
that's what people are saying. I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Clone. Wouldn't it make more sense if it was a robot? 'Cause it's
Why
like
wouldn't they
twitching.
like if? I reckon there's
Why would
clones.
they
Why
clone
wouldn't they?
Katy Perry?
No, I don't
Out of
know.
all people.
I don't know. She's got
Like,
money.
why don't they clone like, you know, I don't know, a decent celebrity?
If you had a clone,
Yeah.
right, well, if you had like a lot of money and you had a clone, you could do everything for you, and you wouldn't have to go perform. Like, what's wrong with that?
No. I don't. I'm not saying. Like,
I'm just saying, like, that's why they probably do it.
I don't, yeah, that's if you believe it.
I think they could. If like your uncle does cloning, doesn't he? Like,
Yeah, but like
stem
rats,
cells through-
stem cells.
Yeah, but if they can do that,
Well, they
like,
have
who
cloned a
says they
sheep.
can't do
They've
humans?
cloned a sheep, haven't they? They've
I think
come
so.
out and they said they've
Yeah,
cloned
I
a sheep.
think so.
Yeah.
So he says they can't. Like,
If they clone a sheep, I'm sure they probably could do a human.
yeah.
But why? It's completely different. We have
Why is it different?
I don't know. We have different stem cells, different whatever. I'm not a scientist, but
There's no doubt they've tried it.
they have tried it. I wouldn't say
There'd
they.
be no doubt
They
they've tried
definitely.
it.
I'm not saying I don't know. I don't know, but I reckon it probably is.
Maybe they've mastered it.
It doesn't really matter if there is or not. It doesn't like
And so
defi-
Katy Perry's
doesn't
a clone.
define who I am, huh?
All I know is she's a clone. She's still a shit singer.
Couldn't have made the clone better voices.
Yeah, no, couldn't they make her more talented?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
Like, what the fuck?
like, that's what people are saying, that there's all these glitches because they're not the proper person. They're someone else.
Yeah,
Why don't they
Yeah.
go clone Arnie so I can watch more Arnie movies?
That'd be cool.
You know what I mean?
make a
Like,
new one.
Yeah, make a new younger Arnie so he can like kill people again, like Commando, and like stab Bennett and shit.
The Rock was good, but he's not quite Arnie, is he?
Nowhere near, I don't think.
Oh,
The Rock
he's
is a
up
good
there.
wrestler.
Nah, he's up
Nah,
there.
he's not. I
Yes,
don't
he is.
think-
He's one of the biggest stars, man.
That doesn't matter. If Arnold Schwarzenegger was today, he'd be way
You
bigger.
reckon?
Yeah. Yeah.
Rock's good.
I don't know.
Rock is good.
Some of Rock's movies, the thing about Arnie movies, besides like Junior and that, like Predator, whatever, Conan, Terminator, they're all good.
yeah.
The Rock has some action movies that are substandard, man.
Yeah, true.
Like he's got that Rampage one with the big animals, and it's like all of a sudden he's a Green Beret that's training monkeys. Like, the fuck is so stupid. Like,
Yeah,
shit.
there are some shit ones.
He's
yeah.
got some substandard movies, man.
Arnie's just classic, eh?
Yeah,
He's
like,
classic.
and
Oh,
to be
yeah.
honest, I don't even think, I think the best action hero actor ever, I actually think is Bruce Willis.
Yeah, he was good.
I think he was better than all of them because he was actually a better actor.
He was.
He wasn't the big buff guy, but he was
No.
a better actor than them.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah, I
amazing.
agree
Like, he's
with
in, you think of the movies he's in, like the Die Hards, Sixth Sense, Last Boy Scout. He's in like, he was a great actor. Like, that's the difference with him. Unbreakable.
Yeah, no.
See,
Bruce Willis
leg-
is
oh,
a
he's the
legend.
best.
Mm.
Yeah, the Die Hards were good.
Best.
Die Hards were good. But
I don't rate The Rock as an actor, don't at me says. He was a good wrestler.
that new movie's out now. Black
Adam.
Adam. I haven't.
He's like the Shazam. He's like the
Yeah, I
evil,
heard it's good, though.
evil Shazam.
Yeah.
I heard
I'm
it's
not really into that one though. Are you
I
into
like
that-
Shazam.
Do you?
The Shazam was hilarious. Because it's a 15-year-old boy that's got superpowers.
Yeah, true.
How can anyone not relate to that?
Mm.
No, but like that character, like, did you ever like him as a kid?
Shazam, I did. Black
I
Adam.
really didn't know him as a kid.
Yeah, he's just a Superman. Like,
Yeah,
Matt Damon, killer too. Don't at me reckons.
Matt Damon's good.
Matt Damon.
See, I don't actually like him that. I like him in like. I liked him in like.
Born Identity.
They were good, and I like Good Will Hunting, but not because of him, because of Robin Williams.
That was his best movie, Good Will
Yeah,
Hunting,
but
wasn't it?
not him. Like Robin Williams won the Oscar in that.
I did like The Departed, though.
Yeah, that was okay.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
At the end, like
The Bourne, I do agree. The
Twist
Bourne
at the end.
series are nice, but like they're good. But I don't think it's because of him. It's because it's a good story.
I didn't like that Mars. Was that Mars?
Nah, it was
movie?
okay. I didn't mind it. It was. But
And that other scientific one where he goes...
Interstellar, is it Interstellar?
Oh,
like
that's a good one. When he's in Mars.
No, Martian's
Martian.
okay. I don't mind
No, the
that.
other one is like a...
I know the one you're
he's
talking
trying to
about.
get to that city. That's
And isn't
above
Jodie
there.
Foster like the villain?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
can't
forget the
remember that
name.
one. All right.
Yes.
Do you like which always get Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon
Damon's better
confused?
than him, I think.
You
I
reckon?
like Damon better than Wahlberg yet. Wahlberg's just, I don't know. People like him, but
I like Wahlberg.
he's okay.
Italian job.
That's a good movie, but not because of him, because it's a good movie.
It's got other
It's like Avatar, right? Avatar is a good movie,
I like
but that bloke is the worst actor.
Sam Worthington.
Oh, he's got no
Oh, the new one's
charisma.
coming out.
You know, but that movie good because of Sam Worthington or
No.
because it's a good movie? Good story.
It's a good story.
That guy's he's terrible, bro.
Sam Worthington.
Oh, he's terrible. He's got no charisma, nothing.
I didn't mind him.
He's just nothing.
I didn't like. It's not like I, care for it. Like, you're right. It's
That's
not
what I mean.
like
He's bland.
he's bland. He's bland.
He's like
You're right.
he's vanilla. Like he's shit.
Wahlberg's okay.
Yeah,
I like
he's
Wahlberg.
okay, but that's what I mean. It's okay, Wahlberg. He's yeah. He's not up there in the echelons of actors, like
No.
good actors.
I like him in Ted.
Yeah, but it's funny. Like
Mm.
it's good. Yeah, funny. Like there's actors out there that are top-notch actors. Like I think like I don't know, Christian Bale, Leonardo DiCaprio. Those guys are like
Oh,
they're
DiCaprio's
like,
awesome.
but they're like every time they're in a role, it's
Daniel Day-Lewis.
they're amazing
Yeah.
actors.
Yeah.
Like I said, Christian Bale, you see American Psycho, like all those movies is in like the Batman's, whatever, different roles, and he's a legend in them. Leonardo DiCaprio, real good actor. Daniel Day-Lewis, like they're all,
Yeah, they're really good.
they're like top-notch
Oh,
actors.
100%. Yeah, I agree. I agree, man.
Bruce Willis, I agree, was his wild.
Bruce Willis.
Wild.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that movie with Meryl Streep and Death Becomes Her?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's like the funniest part of the movie because he's like
Yeah,
married
yeah.
to one, and then he gets with the and he's like
Goldie-
the doctor.
Goldie Hawn.
Yeah, Goldie, but he's so funny in it. When you watch it back as an adult, even Jess is like he's hilarious in it. Like he's
Yeah.
so funny.
He gets treated so badly.
I know, but he's like, and his name's Homer, and it makes him even funnier. It's the best. But.
He can play a lot of variety of roles, like not just action.
Shutter Island, one of my favorite movies.
It's a good movie. Good ending. It's a sad ending, really.
I haven't seen it.
I haven't
What's
seen
your
it.
favorite movie? We talked about this last time.
Wow.
Back to the
favorite
Future
movie,
is my favorite.
Back to the Future's up there for me. I love Back.
Number one. Is that number one?
I agree.
All right, I've got to
That
think
Back to
about
the
that, man.
Future.
That's
I
a
agree
tough-
though that Back to the Future, and this is coming from a Star Wars fan. Back to the Future is probably the best trilogy ever made.
Yeah.
I don't
Too
think
hard of a question. What's your favorite?
Even though the
movie?
third one was ruined by that.
doesn't
lady,
matter. It's still
Still good. Third one's still good, even though Clara stuffed it up.
Johnny G. Have you seen Everything Man?
No, never even heard of it.
Have you seen it? He's saying like, have you seen everything?
I know. I thought it was a movie too.
Oh.
Everything Man.
No.
I have
Oh,
seen,
have you seen Everything Man?
Yeah,
I've seen a lot.
No, but is
Yeah.
is Everything Man a movie? We have seen a lot of
I was
movies.
gonna say, I
We have
haven't seen
seen a
that
lot of
movie.
movies. Gone
With the
with the Wind is my favorite movie. I mean, is Amanda's favorite.
Gone with the Wind. There you go.
Akira is a fucking amazing movie. You're talking about the manga?
What's Akira?
It's a Japanese animation. That is an amazing movie.
Is that the robot girl?
Nah, that's Ghost in the Shell.
No, it's like
Ghost in the Shell is the robot girl, and they made it into a Scarlett Johansson movie.
no, I'm thinking of a different one.
Akira is an amazing movie.
I haven't seen it.
If it was a movie, he must have seen it. We've seen a lot of movies, man. My favorite movie is Coming to America.
Oh, yeah, these two.
Oh, Eddie Murphy's my favorite actor. I love him.
So what's
I think he's the most talented actor like there's ever been. Like talent wise, he's so good.
in comedies?
No, but even in serious movies.
What serious
Well,
movie?
he got nominated for an Oscar recently for a serious movie.
Oh, really?
You know, when
Okay.
he's playing that what's it called? Dolomite is my name.
Yeah, I like Eddie Murphy.
He can do
I-
anything.
Hey,
He could do anything. Like Eddie Murphy, if he wanted to be a singer, he would have been famous.
you reckon?
We can hear him when he imitates Michael Jackson. Like he sounds like him. If he could. He's so even there's
know.
comedians in cars. Jerry
Definitely
Seinfeld does a thing with him,
Yeah,
and every episode goes for like 20 minutes. But the Eddie Murphy one goes for like 50 minutes.
yeah.
And he tells him. Jerry says to him, he goes, "You were like." He's like,
So
"Everyone looked up to you. You're like the most talented bloke." Like,
Wow. No, definitely. Yeah, he's talented.
yeah, next level.
But
so
no,
both
mine's
your-
Back to the
both-
Future.
Both your favorite movies are comedies. So
Back to the Future.
Comedy?
It's like a comedy, but not.
More
Even
of a-
Coming to America is not a full comedy. It's funny,
Yeah,
but
would
it's
you
a
put-
serious movie. It's a drama in the
No,
end.
I think Coming to America comes down as a comedy, but I don't
But
know
it
if you're
becomes a
about-
drama at the end.
It does. Back to the Future, I'm not sure.
It's
Like,
more science fiction.
Back to the Future science fiction.
Yeah,
there's a lot of comedy aspects.
It's
about
funny.
it too.
Yeah, but it's just because we laugh at Biff.
yeah.
And
That's
and
not, yeah.
Christopher Lloyd is
That's
amazing.
not really comedy. Though.
Christopher
Yeah,
Lloyd's
there's
amazing.
Biff,
too.
and there's also the the grandpa.
Who? George McFly?
No, the
Ganwell
the
says,
professor's funny for
yeah,
it.
Christopher
Oh,
Lloyd.
you mean Christopher Lloyd?
is-
Oh.
He's such a good actor.
Oh, yeah. He's good.
Genwell says, before I go, KP, do you think Juve goes down to the Europa tomorrow?
But they're not playing very well, are they?
I think they do go down. Away to Benfica, I reckon they're done.
Benfica playing well.
Yeah, I think they're done.
Yeah, they didn't lose at all to
Yeah,
PSG.
I think they're done.
Yeah, done.
Benfica.
Benfica. Eddie is next level, especially his. See, like, he is amazing. Eddie Murphy's
Do you think Eddie Murphy will ever?
He retired.
Well, he's apparently making another stand-up, like a sequel to Raw and Delirious.
Would he ever make a zombie movie?
I don't know. He made Pluto Nash, and everyone hated it, but I loved it. Pluto Nash was like so funny.
I think anything that Eddie Murphy does.
No, but like my
you
brother
love.
George loved it. Like it got bombed because it was like one of his later movies,
Oh, okay.
and it was like a lame story, but he was hilarious in it. Like that's just him. He's funny.
Yeah, he's
So
good.
you've never seen Shutter Island?
Who?
Shutter Island.
Is it lame?
Well, it's Stone Abbey's one of his favorites.
Never seen it.
Maybe-
Shutter Island.
You know Leonardo
Maybe do a
DiCap-
watch along with
Leonardo
Shutter Island.
DiCaprio?
I've seen. What's that one when he's what's that one when he like takes the psychedelics and the movie just takes a turn? Beach.
Oh,
Leonardo
Beach.
DiCaprio?
Yeah.
You want to talk about? And he just like he eats that thing and he's just like that movie. It just goes from one aspect to like it just goes mad.
Indiana movies overrated or just
Indiana Jones? Do you mean?
Indiana movies overrated or just?
I think when you watch back the first Indiana Jones now, it's lame.
It is lame.
But for its time, it was amazing. I think the last one is really good. It still holds up now, but it's only because Harrison Ford is like those. He's one of those top-notch actors.
Do you remember like at McDonald's they used to give you the video?
Yeah.
The VHS
Yeah.
of all the Indiana Jones. Every week was a different one. Do you remember that? I used to collect-
KP, you need to watch Shutter Island. If you don't give it an 8.5 out of 10, I'll be sad. Who could play it? They'll redo it. You're talking about Indiana Jones? Who could play him? That's an iconic.
You can't.
It's like they tried to
Harrison
redo him as Han Solo and it sucked. Because he's a good actor. He's top-notch actor, bro.
You couldn't do him without Indiana Jones now.
You're too accustomed
too old.
to his Harrison Ford, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
So-
but it's like
There'll be someone
these
that'll be able to
people
play
get
it.
old, bro.
Yeah.
There'll be someone that'll be able to play it. You just
Who?
have to find that right person.
They'll like go get Chris Hemsworth or something and ruin it because he's big and buff.
Nah.
That's what they do.
They'll ruin it.
I just what I said. Eddie Murphy will do
Oh
it.
my god.
Eddie Murphy could be the next James Bond.
The last Indiana Jones was pretty crappy.
I
Wasn't
think
it?
The Rock wants to play James Bond. I heard.
That wouldn't work.
The Rock.
Yeah.
What can I ask you? A
How?
question? Can I ask you a question about James Bond?
Don't you have to be English?
Can I ask
Yeah,
you
don't you have to be English?
why?
Well, I don't know.
Tell me why.
Or that
Who
sort
was
of
who was the first?
Oh,
James
so
Bond?
007 could be anyone.
Who was the first James Bond?
It wasn't Sean Connery, was it? It was
Yes.
someone It was
And what nationality is he?
like Irish or something.
He's Scottish.
Scottish.
So why does he have to be English?
It's not the same, but it's.
When did
Why?
Pierce,
They wanted Denzel to do it.
when did Pierce
They
Brosnan
put on
come?
Henry Cavill in all the movies he's in. What is he? What's Henry Cavill?
You know Pierce
I don't know,
Brosnan
what
is
is
my
he?
favorite.
Well, I'm asking you.
Favorite Bond.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't remember.
What is he? What's Henry Cavill?
Really?
When he talks,
South African?
Not many people agree with me.
Superman,
He's
like
South
when he
Af-
talks,
he's South
what's his accent?
American.
Yeah, but he's not. He's British because these guys are actors.
Oh,
They
yeah,
can do
yeah,
whatever they
of course.
want. They don't need. It's true. I think the last James Bond is the worst. Hate him.
Well, don't spoil it for me. but
What's his
I
name?
haven't seen any
Craig.
of them.
Daniel
I
Craig.
hate him. He's terrible. He's
There you
like
go.
Sam Worthington. He's got no. There's nothing about him.
No, Casino Royale was good.
That was it. But because of the story. Because they were there playing Texas Hold'em and everyone liked Texas
After
Hold'em.
Pierce, I didn't watch any more James Bond, so I haven't seen any of the new ones.
He sucks.
Daniel
Don't-
Craig?
Don't watch
Casino
him.
Royale?
Don't
Haven't
watch
seen any
him.
of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
don't watch
great.
it. No, he sucks. I
The
wouldn't
other
even-
ones are not that great, but
They're
Casino
terrible,
Royale
bro.
is worth
He's
watching.
terrible.
It's really good.
It is?
Yeah, it's good.
He's terrible, bro.
I'm not really a spy.
I
kind
think the
of-
best spy movies are those new ones with.
Bond's is like you seen one, you see them
Little
all.
spy
isn't it?
guy.
No, what's the new ones? The new spy movies, the funny ones, like
Oh,
the
I
Kings.
Spy?
No, the Kingsman.
Oh, I want to watch that. I haven't seen
They're
that.
the
I haven't
best.
seen
They're
that.
better than
Don't
James
spoil
Bond.
that for me, please.
Kingsman,
Kingsman?
best.
Is that like a series?
Nah, 3 movies,
It's
I think.
2, yeah, 3 now. But the first one,
Is that the one where they say Country Road? I've always seen that clip.
dude, it's the best.
Country Road.
Dude, just watch it. Watch the
Take me home.
And it's like the guy from. It's like the guy from. What's that Renee Zellweger movie?
Oh.
The famous one, Bridget Jones's Diary. It's like that guy in it, and he's like a spy, and it's so funny just seeing him like fuck people
Me,
up.
Myself, and Irene.
No, not that one. The one Bridget Jones's Diary.
That's the best movie.
And it's like watching him, like, because he's like this lawyer in that in Bridget Jones's Diary, this uptight guy. Watching him like fuck people up in a spy movie, it's like hilarious. But he's the best.
Oh my God.
Oh, Me, Myself, and Irene, amazing movie.
Great movie.
I'm just
Jim
gonna
Carrey.
go get myself a drink of water. He's like that cotton mouth. It's the best scene.
I love when he first snaps.
Oh, dude.
Veggie time. We have a veggie time.
He's like, can I just get a price check on Vegiclean?
He looks so good, man.
Dude, I'm good at imitating voices. I'll give that.
I can do it too. Not all voices.
I'm good at
but-
imitating voices.
Can you do the Watcher as the
The Watcher's the best. He's like, hello. Now at 657 Boulevard, I am the Watcher. Now that I know the names of your loved ones, I will fulfill my duty of watching them every day.
I admire your house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I admire your house at 657
What movie is it?
Boulevard.
The new series, The Watcher. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
How
Oh
do
my
you not
God.
watch any
Go
of this
home,
stuff,
go
man?
home and watch
Watch
it now, man.
I'm watching Animal.
Pretty freaky.
I'm
isn't it?
watching Animal Kingdom. At the moment.
Oh, you love Animal
Ricky
Kingdom.
Gervais as a villain, I'd like as well. Could you imagine him as a villain?
Nah, I can't take him.
He's a villain like when he does the Oscars.
Oh, jeez. He's ruthless. Huh?
He's ruthless.
Like,
I'd like
Ricky
to see Chris Hemsworth has been a villain, man.
Where?
He was a villain in the new Ghostbuster. He's like a good guy, but at the end he like gets taken
really?
over.
Yeah, but he was probably didn't play the role long
And he was
enough.
fun. I
so-
liked him. He was hilarious.
Gervais.
The
Like
villain, he
Ghostbusters
was funny.
with a chick.
Yeah, I didn't mind. Everyone hated it because it wasn't. But I thought it was funny.
Most people are sexist, man. So.
I actually thought it was no, because you know why? Those two actresses, Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy. If anyone hasn't seen them in comedies,
They're good.
they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they are pretty funny.
Those two actresses are so funny.
Mm.
Kristen Wiig in Bridesmaids with Melissa. Jess made me watch that. She is one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Bridesmaid is pretty funny.
Dude, she's so
Bridesmaid,
funny, that
yeah.
actress.
No.
Yeah, yeah.
And Melissa McCarthy's only, she wasn't big time then.
yeah.
But she's fucking hilarious.
Don't they
Melissa
compare
McCarthy.
that one to like Hangover, like
Dude,
that movie?
it's
But the girl
hilarious.
version?
Yeah, but it's so funny, man, Bridesmaids.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's good. It's good.
So funny, man. See, that scene when they get food poisoning. Dude, I agree with that. James McAvoy from Split, Professor X, will be a killer James Bond. He's British. Split, have you seen Split?
Mm.
The sequel to
Yeah,
Unbreakable?
yeah.
He's amazing, that actor.
He is
he's-
good. He
dude,
would be a good
And
James Bond.
He's British.
Isn't he in the movie with Angelina Jolie?
Yes, I didn't like that movie. He was the best part about it.
Yeah,
Atomic Blonde.
Wanted,
No,
isn't it?
what-
Yeah, where she's the
Wanted?
It
No,
wasn't,
but
called,
she's
it
like
wasn't
the-
called that though.
yeah,
Wanted.
isn't that what it is? Atomic Blonde, where she's the Secret Service in the 80s.
Yeah.
isn't it Atomic
Wanted,
Blonde?
bro.
No, Atomic Blonde.
Wanted. That's called Wanted.
Yeah.
Isn't that Atomic Blonde?
No, it's called Wanted.
Google.
And they can bend bullets and stuff.
Yeah. That's
Nah,
the one.
but she's in
It's
Atomic
got-
Blonde
it's
with
got-
her.
It's got
Look, he's in this movie. She's a spy. It's set in the
Oh,
80s.
no, I'm not talking about that
There's
one.
Another one. Wanted.
James McAvoy. I haven't
talking
seen
about
that one.
Wanted.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Atomic
okay.
Blonde, though, they're in it together, and he's the best part.
It's a bit bullshit. They can bend bullets and stuff.
Chris-
Well,
has the
Atomic Blonde, they're like
I did forget.
secret agents,
Yeah,
but it's set in the 80s, but he's like the best part.
that's funny.
Split is a great movie.
Oh, Split's good.
But all three of them are good. I don't like the third one as much.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you got a
Glass, but Unbreakable and Split amazing.
Yeah.
Is the last one Glass?
Split's
Glass,
the
I didn't
Not
like it.
good.
Split's the best one. Split
I
is
didn't
the
like
best
it as
one.
much. It's close between Unbreakable and Split.
Yeah, Split for me.
We haven't seen the.
I
I haven't
don't
seen
like
the
it
third
as
one.
much.
That's when they all like really get together. And stuff.
Yeah, but it's still
Yeah.
not as good. But that director's a legend. He did Sixth Sense. He's amazing.
Why wasn't
Samuel
Why
Jackson's
wasn't
killer
Glass?
there as
M.
well.
Night Shyamalan, he's champion.
I gotta watch Glass.
What did you think of Samuel Jackson as the villain in Kingsman? I
haven't
didn't
seen
like
The
it.
Kingsman. I haven't seen.
I
it.
didn't. It's
I'm
not
gonna
going to give
watch it.
away anything. I just didn't like it because he had a lisp, and it made it just. I don't know. That's all it was. It's just
Is that
something
because
about
he
it.
never had a lisp in anything else?
I don't know. It just didn't suit him.
It's on
because
Disney Plus.
Samuel Jackson is like this. You know, he's powerful, and that lisp didn't suit him.
Oh, is the Kingsman on Disney?
Yeah,
Great
I
movie,
only
man.
found it, so I'm gonna watch it soon.
Okay, I'll watch that.
Morgan Freeman. I reckon Morgan Freeman and Denzel would have been killer Bonds like 15 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Now I don't think so.
I love
Denzel
listening-
would have been the best ever. I reckon.
I
If
love
he did it.
listening to Morgan Freeman's voice.
Oh, he's the best.
Oh my god.
Has there ever been a black?
No, they wanted Denzel or Idris Elba, and Idris Elba's British as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Black
Idris
Bond.
Elba would be good.
A black.
How about
Bond?
a girl Bond?
They're talking about that.
Oh, really?
They're talking about that now, saying they
That'd
should
be
be.
cool.
I just don't get. I'm with John. I don't really get into him as much anymore. Like I just.
I'm not really a spy movie guy.
Nah.
Like I think
It
Mission
depends.
Impossible. Do you like Mission Impossible?
I've seen the first one. I'm being honest. I haven't seen
Yeah,
it
I'm not a
because
big fan.
I'm not. You know.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you want to know why? I just don't really like Tom Cruise.
Mm.
I like the old movies like Top Gun,
I like Tom
Cocktail,
Cruise.
and that. Like his old
I
movies.
do like The Day After
Days
Tomorrow.
of Thunder.
Day
He's a
After-
good actor.
That was probably okay, but like I just don't really like him. I hate how they put him in roles that they made him Jack Reacher, and Jack Reacher is meant to be 6'4", and Tom Cruise is
What
like
about
5'3".
Jerry Maguire, man?
That's okay. I'm saying his old ones are okay.
Show me-
Minority Report's good.
Show me the money.
I just don't like his new.
Yeah.
I just don't think he, And when he becomes Scientologist, put me off him a bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
Funny when
Fair enough.
South Park.
Not many people do
South
like.
Park pay out Scientology.
Oh, that's one of the best episodes ever.
Tom Cruise in the closet, man.
Comes in the closet. You gotta get out. Chris
I
doesn't
gotta
like
watch
South
it.
Park, man.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just don't.
I don't know how bad is
I
that?
don't like the cartoons.
Pedro Pascal, Indiana Jones. He would be okay. The Mandalorian.
And then I pull out my gun.
That's the best. He'd be okay, man. The Mandalorian. That's like Indiana Jones anyway, as
Yeah,
Indiana Jones.
True.
I think Face Off is one of the best movies.
Nicolas Cage, awesome, man.
Yeah, but
Face
who's
Off
better?
was good.
Who's better? Because I love both of them. Nicolas Cage or Travolta.
Oh.
Travolta.
I think Travolta's better, but in
Travolta's
that
a
movie,
great villain, man.
in that movie, I think Cage is better. But I think Travolta's better.
Travolta's a great villain.
Oh,
Man.
he's
No.
great.
Villain.
Man, they both
Taking
played
a
amazing.
Pelham 1, 2, 3 when he's the villain.
Yeah, man.
Did they win an
Great
Oscar or
villain.
anything for that?
Oh, they
should
should've.
have. They should have, because like
They're amazing in it. Amazing.
they make you believe that that's them,
Dude, they're
like,
amazing in that
whichever
movie.
character they go to.
What's that movie, that sad one, but it's funny? It's meant to be sad, but it's fun.
Family Man?
Family Man.
Family Man.
You know when he's like, Nicolas Cage is, in the start, he's so funny in that.
Yeah.
You know when he's like there and like his wife, she's like, yeah, I'm a lawyer, I'm like pro bono. And he's looking at her and he's like, so what? You don't get paid? And she's like, you know that. And he's like, oh. And he just walks off like it's so distraught. Like, Family Man's hilarious, great movie.
I haven't watched that
But
one.
it's like sad, but it's
Oh, okay,
hilarious
yeah.
until it's sad at the end. Yeah,
Shows what his life could have been.
Do you like,
yeah.
you like Con Air or Face Off better?
Face Off.
Con Air's good though.
Face Off
Oh,
because of
man.
Travolta and Cage.
Yeah, true. But Con Air's good. It's
He's
got,
got the
Malkovich.
whole
Yeah,
world.
Malkovich good.
in his
Do you think it's better than Face Off though?
Oh man, they're tough. I love them both. Though.
Nah, Face Off's better.
You know what is
Face Off's
actually
good.
my favorite
Face
Travolta?
Off's killer. I want to take.
Do you know what my actual favorite Travolta movie is?
The best line. Oh wait, the best line in that movie is Peach.
I could eat a
I
peach.
could eat a peach for hours.
Nah, do you know what's the best? Before that, do you know what's the best? The best bit is before that when he's like, don't go down to LA on the 4th. It's going to get a little smoky.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good one.
Do you know what my favorite Travolta movie is?
I could have split the two, honestly.
You
man.
know
I
what's
love
actually
them
my favorite Travolta movie? Phenomenon.
both. Phenomenal.
When he gets the
Phenomenon.
powers.
I've seen it
And they
but
don't
a
know
long
why.
time ago.
He gets hit by this lightning bolt
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
just
yeah,
starts like moving
yeah, yeah.
things and he just becomes a genius.
Yeah, I haven't
It's like
saw
that
it.
movie when, what's that guy that takes the pill and he gets
Oh,
smarter?
the guy from
Hangover.
Hangover.
What's that movie? And he takes the pill.
Called Limitless.
Limitless. But it's like that. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
that it was in the 90s. But
Yeah.
he doesn't take a pill. He just starts getting,
Yeah.
and he starts being able to move things and they
Yeah.
don't know why.
No,
And he's like, but Travolta is a legend in it.
I've
Phenomenal,
seen it but a
bro.
long time ago.
Pulp Fiction is good, but he's not.
Pulp
I'm
Fiction's
not saying that
classic,
because it's not. There's so many main
Pulp
characters
Fiction's
in that.
classic.
Oh,
Bruce
but
Willis
yeah,
is amazing in that. Samuel Jackson
They all
amazing in that.
were amazing.
I reckon that's
all
one
of
of the best scenes. Him and L. Jackson when they're
In the coffee shop.
that scene, but when they're in that room with the kids and they're
Yeah.
going, and with the
I reckon the
Royale
better.
cheese.
I reckon the better scene with them is when they're
Royale
cleaning.
cheese.
I reckon the better scene with them is when they're cleaning the car. And Samuel Jackson snaps and he's like, "You shut this motherfucker! You come back here and clean this fucking shit."
oh
the
yeah,
best
that's a
part.
good one. I like the one where they're in the room with the kids.
Yeah. Oh, 20, 30 years ago, he's right. Travolta would have been a killer Bond villain. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like 15 years, he would have been amazing.
Yeah.
When he's the villain in Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3, the train one, him and Denzel in that movie, two awesome actors. He's amazing in that movie.
Mm.
Travolta's champion.
There's not many good villains anymore, is there?
Nah.
Well, you know what they always say? I said this to you, and that's why they always say Batman's the best superhero, because they say a movie or a comic, a hero is only as good as its villain.
Yeah.
And Batman has the Joker. Batman's
Correct.
villains are always the best.
Yeah.
Whereas Superman's got villains that like rock up in spandex and like look. So there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Lex
No, but
Luthor-
it's true.
Lex
Like, he's lying.
Luthor
He's
was
a human.
better.
Exactly. Like Superman could just crush him. Like Batman's villains are psychopaths and serial killers, and
Yeah.
that's why. And like you look at movies, that when the villains are awesome. Like look at the Batman movie. Heath Ledger was amazing. The movie he won an Oscar.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah.
Like when the villain is good, the movie's the best.
Yeah.
I can't
No.
watch any more Marvel movies, man.
Nah, I'm over them.
There's too
I'm
many.
the same.
I'm not a big fan of Marvel.
It's too much.
I love
man.
Marvel, but I'm not. I think the movies have ruined cinema.
Yeah, I agree.
Joaquin
I agree,
Phoenix
man.
is in Gladiator. He does real good as the villain, and he's
Actually,
killer,
he's a good
and
villain.
he's killer as Joker.
Actually,
Joker, that was
Oh,
a
dude.
wild
he was
movie.
great as a Joker.
Oh yeah, that was a good.
No,
Joker.
but see, the thing is about you know what Jess says about the Joker. You watch it right.
It's a different aspect.
It's
of
fucking
Joker.
sad.
It is. You're rooting for him.
Yeah.
Really.
You're right,
sad,
but
yeah.
then you're realizing he's still the Joker. Like it's like,
Yeah.
but he's so
That's a
good.
sad movie,
Oh,
man.
he's a good actor, bro. And he
That-
got
that-
nominated for an Oscar too, didn't he?
I think he won.
He won. There you go. So
Yeah.
two people that have played the Joker have won an Oscar, and Jack Nicholson got nominated, I think.
Yeah.
So,
I think there's a Joker 2 coming.
oh, that's going to be killer. It is coming.
Yeah.
And I think that he's going to be in Arkham Asylum, the mental institution.
Yeah.
And that's how, so you don't know if it's going to be in his head or
Okay.
like it's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
because it's true. That bit when he shoots Robert De Niro is like one of the best scenes when he's like on TV.
Murphy.
Oh, it's the best, bro.
When you said Murphy, I was like, Robocop.
RoboCop,
Murphy.
Is that his name?
Murphy, yeah.
Murphy.
He's like,
RoboCop's the best. You know when he comes up and he's like,
RoboCop's
you know when
so good.
RoboCop gets out the car and he's like, and he goes, "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
oh, he's so good.
Man.
Oh,
Is
Dead or Alive.
Is Van Damme up there with the?
I think Van Damme was below. Listen, I love his movies. I think Van Damme. I love Bloodsport and that.
Universal Soldier.
And I
Yeah,
love, but he's below Arnie and Sylvester
He's below?
Stallone and that. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
of course
them.
he is.
But I loved his movies. I think he was below them though.
I
Yeah,
love
but
Van Damme.
yeah, he
There's
didn't
one
play.
thing I'll say about him.
He wasn't as big.
Any
though.
guy, if there was any guy, there was any body of a celebrity they could pick, they'd pick Van Damme.
Yeah, but see,
You'd have his body over Van Damme's. I
Yeah.
mean, over Schwarzenegger's because he was massive.
Yeah, Schwarzenegger was a bit.
Van
yeah, but
Damme was like-
Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, you can only do one thing with him.
He's like martial arts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But with Schwarzenegger, you could go.
That's right. Schwarzenegger did some serious movies. Like he did End of Days. He did
did
action.
Junior.
He did Kindergarten Cop.
And so I'm saying, he could do.
Yeah. He was a better actor.
Where he couldn't do that
he was
with
better.
Van Damme,
He was a better actor.
and that's where he wasn't as big.
I
But his
think,
movies were good.
yeah, I liked Bloodsport was the best.
Oh, Bloodsport.
Okay, USA.
Okay.
He's
Jackson was wild.
Are you,
Jackson.
so you must be Mr. Ducks. Oh no, it's Dukes.
Well, I put up his
Oh,
book,
like,
right?
it's Dukes, right?
It's Dukes.
I love Mr. Lin.
Oh yeah, Mr. Lin's the best. Mr. Lin's the best.
Oh, my.
Russell Crowe in Romper Stomper. See, I agree. Russell Crowe in Romper Stomper is killer, but I don't actually rate Russell Crowe that high.
I think in Gladiator he did well.
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, but that's it. I think you can only pick a couple movies that he's a champion. What else is he good in?
American Gangsters.
American Gangster is good.
So what? That's three. Whereas you go Denzel, you go
What
like
about
this.
what
If you're
about
picking
Oh, yeah,
Denzel,
Denzel's different level, man.
what about A Beautiful Mind?
Yeah, he's
who's the best Australian actor of all time?
actor of all
A
time.
guy. So I'm saying the man
Hugh
first.
Jackman.
Nah, I don't think so.
Mm.
I think Mel Gibson.
Mel
But I
Gibson?
think it's hands down Mel Gibson.
Yeah, Mel Gibson. I
Who
reckon.
comes first? Mel
So
Gibson.
is Mel Gibson Australian though? Or was he just like?
No, he's Australian. No.
Are you
Who?
sure?
Mel Gibson's movies, just in the Lethal Weapons, he's got more movies that are better than Russell Crowe's. Because all four of them are killer.
I thought he was from America, but he lived here.
I think he was here. See, Mad Max was here,
Okay.
and the first Mad Max, I know it was made back then, amazing. Like What Women Want. Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah. Well,
killer
I mean, yeah.
movie.
Mel Gibson. I mean, Braveheart. I mean,
Braveheart, and Patriot, both amazing movies.
Braveheart was very killer.
wasn't
Dude,
it?
what about Patriot?
Yeah.
Yeah, Patriot was
Amazing.
good.
The
Patriot was
Lethal
good.
Weapons, the first Lethal
Yeah.
Weapon is amazing.
I reckon Heath Ledger's up there, man.
Yeah, but he didn't do enough.
He didn't do enough, but
Because
like
he died.
that
He's
performance,
good.
he was good.
He was killer in A Knight's Tale.
I never seen that movie.
Oh my god, A Knight's Tale, man, where he's
Nah,
like, and the
never
king
seen it.
knights him at the end. Like, that's all a hoax. That's one of the best
Have you
movies.
seen that? It's like a spin-off of it, but it's got Martin Lawrence.
Yeah,
What's it called?
a Black
Black Knight.
Black Knight,
That's
and he
the
paints, he
best.
spray paints it.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
haven't
goes,
seen that
he
one.
goes
I
back
know
in time.
that's
Oh my
so
God.
funny, man.
Oh, some Martin Lawrence movies are hilarious. That
Yeah.
one, what's the one when he steals the German
Martin
and he goes
Lawrence
to
is
jail?
funny, man.
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak, and Nothing to Lose.
Nothing to Lose with the bloke from
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption
Redemption.
killer
That's
movie.
got Dave Chappelle and Blue Streak, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Dave Chappelle. You know when he's in Nutty Professor and he
Yeah.
drills Eddie Murphy when he's
And
fat,
then
and
Eddie
then when
Murphy
Eddie
drills
Murphy goes back and like drills him.
Yeah.
I was watching an interview with him and he's like, that was like my dream come true, like getting roasted by Eddie Murphy. He's like, because he's my idol.
Yeah.
What's the one? Look at your teeth, man.
Yeah, he's like the best. I love when he's going and he's like just cracking up and he just starts killing him.
What if your mum had an
He was
affair?
so young there.
Oh, dude.
Your mum had an affair with Mr. Ed.
Yeah. So can I ask you a question? So we're off the topic about him. So are any of these? So they're in the same genre, like those black comedians, Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, and that. Are any of them close to Eddie?
No.
Because they all say Eddie's their idol. Do you watch any of them and think they're as funny as Eddie?
Nah. I'm
Like
not-
you watch Delirious for the first time. It's one of the
when
funniest.
it comes to stand-up comedian, like I've never seen a better show than Delirious.
No,
in
me
the
neither.
world.
I've never seen a better stand-up than Delirious. No, I agree.
They're pretty good.
Nicole, listen, with the females, Nicole Kidman is definitely the best. He said Nicole Kidman, shout out for best Aussie actor. She's the best. I was saying the men, like the best male actor is, I think, Mel Gibson, and the best female Aussie actress, I think, is either. I think Nicole Kidman's better than Kate Blanchett.
Apparently, Nicole Kidman is evil as fuck.
She looks evil.
She looks very.
She's like very serious. She's like,
She
the
was very
eyes.
Tom Cruise, man.
Like full satanic.
But she
shit,
left
man.
him
Yeah.
because he was like Haven't all of his didn't the other one leave him too?
Katie Holmes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got problems.
310 to Yuma, trust me, good movie.
What's that?
310. You know it's a killer movie?
What?
What's that one with that Spanish dude when he's like the assassin?
Spanish
No
dude.
Country for Old Men.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Fuck, that Spanish guy.
Haven't seen it.
Oh my god.
Flip the coin.
No, you know when he goes, you know when Woody Harrelson comes in, he's waiting he's meant to be an assassin.
True psycho, that
He's
guy.
meant to be an assassin, Woody Harrelson, and he's waiting on the chair for him, and he looks at him and he goes, "Hello, Carson.
Oh,
Let's go to your room." And he just takes him to his room and just kills him. It's the best.
You are fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh, that movie, Chris. You never seen?
Nah,
No
gotta
Country
watch
for
it,
Old
man.
Men.
Oh
Oh,
my
I'll
God.
probably
that's one of the best.
He's
Terrible.
actually
That was
great
one of the
actor,
that
bloke.
dude.
Great
He's
actor, man.
he does the only new Bond movie I like. He's the villain, Skyfall.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
In one of the, he's a champion in it.
You gotta watch No Country for Old Men. man.
He's a
Oh,
great actor, that guy,
I'll watch
man. Great actor, that guy.
I'll watch it. No worries.
Hello, Carson. Let's go to your room. And he just murders him. You're a crazy mother. That's the best, man. Good movie, man.
Yeah,
Real
Definitely
good
up
actor.
there.
No Country is Wild, don't at me, reckons.
definitely.
I love the Wild.
It's wild.
It is wild.
So you're Back to the Future and you're coming to America.
What's yours?
I don't know, man.
It's hard to pick, but I love
I really
them.
love The Usual Suspects.
Usual Suspect, great movie.
Um,
I'm so upset about Kevin Spacey that he got
because I do like movies with a crazy twist.
Yeah,
and Kaiser Soze.
I'm so upset that
big
guy
twist for me in
became
that one.
he was doing sexual abuse and shit because he wasn't a fucking amazing actor.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, Usual Suspects and The Negotiator. In The Negotiator at the end, even Seven, he's in it for 7 minutes and he's the best. When he's
Seven.
the serial killer, he's the killer at the end, he's crazy. But in
Weren't you guys questioning that you never actually saw the head? You don't see the head at the end. It's just in the box.
I can't remember, I've got to watch it again. We were saying it on here, I remember.
Yeah, Brad Pitt opens the box and looks in the box, and
Yeah, I've got to watch it.
Doesn't show the content.
You were saying
of
that's
the
a
box.
Mandela thing, I think, weren't you?
It's a Mandela effect, isn't it?
So what was the?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know, in The Negotiator, he's this nice guy.
The
And then
Godfather-
right at the end, for 5 minutes, he turns to this psychopath and then turns back, and you can just see how good of an actor he is in 2 minutes.
Godfather 1's better than Godfather 2, I reckon.
Godfather
Yeah.
1, I don't like 2 and
Godfather
3. Godfather 1 is
is
amazing.
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah,
That
Godfather 2 is
first
right.
scene in The Godfather, you know, when his best mate's there,
it goes back.
and he's
to
asking
time
him to
too
do
much
him a
for me.
favor,
Yeah.
and he's like, well, you know, you didn't want to kiss my hand. He's like, and you want me to do you. That's one of the best opening scenes ever. Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Haven't seen The Godfather, but you're the Don. I bet you've been hijacked. But you've been hijacked.
Godfather's great.
yeah.
I love the
Number
Godfather.
2 goes back in time too much, and
Yeah, it does.
yeah.
Number 2 has.
Yes.
It's compared to the first one.
Oh,
yes.
compared, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But-
Whereas when you watch Back to the Future, right, number 2 is killer.
Number 2 is as good as the first
Oh yeah,
one.
number 2 is killer.
It is.
Number 2 is
Because you actually go back to the first movie.
Yeah, number 2 is wild.
Yeah, I just love it, man.
Mm.
Listen to him. I always say if he didn't get Parkinson's, you know how big he would have been. He was an amazing actor.
Michael
He
J.
was
Fox,
so
yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
And I saw him the other day in the reunion with Christopher Lloyd, and it just made me
Unfortunate,
sad.
wasn't
bro.
it?
I was-
Yeah.
it made me so sad.
Mm.
Looks like it's really taken over.
Dude,
now.
he's getting.
I reckon it won't be long.
It's like motor neuron, he's just shutting down.
Yeah.
Is that what
shutting
Muhammad
down.
Ali died from?
Yeah, he had Parkinson's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Michael J. Fox got even
My
worse.
Paul had it, and he was like Michael J. Fox at the end. It's just.
Yeah, it's
You
hard.
can't
terrible.
control yourself.
No, you
up.
can't.
No.
And he's shutting down. It's like that motor neuron. He's shutting down.
your organs and stuff.
Best foreign movie,
Ooh.
The Professional. Oh.
Slumdog was pretty good.
Slumdog Millionaire was good, yeah.
Yeah.
I like
What
that.
about the girl with the dragon tattoo, the original?
I haven't seen the original.
That's like a foreign movie, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen that.
That's
Apparently,
meant to
The
be-
Ring, the Japanese.
The Ring, that's
Japanese
meant to be
version,
killer,
that's
but I haven't
totally
seen the
killer.
original either.
Fearless is good. Jet Li.
Ah, some of those movies. Is Rumble in the Bronx a foreign movie because
No,
subtitled?
it's American.
No, but it's dubbed over. They're in New York, but it's all dubbed.
Oh,
They're
is
like
it?
this. They're like,
Is
"I'll
it?
kill you." Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Rumble
all
in the
dubbed.
Bronx. Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
it's all dubbed, but it's in New York.
It could be.
Yeah, there you go, Diane. Yeah, Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, for sure.
Best foreign movie is Slumdog
It's a
Millionaire
great
for me.
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the Italian movie about mafia once. It was whack.
I've watched a few late SBS movies at night before. Not too bad.
I think Girl with Dragon Tattoo, the original, is meant to be like killer, like the actual foreign one. And yeah, like you said, The Ring is meant to be next level.
Mm.
The Ring is. Oh, man, I get scared thinking about The Ring.
My sister reminds me of the girl on the TV, so I'm really scared of it. Like Annie looks like the girl. Yeah, man, Annie's The Ring. I'm
Would
telling
you run or would you just like tackle the girl to the ground.
I
straight
like
away.
drop kicker. I'd try drop
Would you-
kicker.
What's scarier, that girl or zombies?
Girl,
The girl for sure.
girl.
Girls more scarier.
Yeah, well, you know you're gonna die if you look at her.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing. There's
Yeah,
there's an
true,
international
true.
movie about the slums in Brazil, but he can't remember the name. That would be crazy because the slums in Brazil are like the most dangerous place in the world.
Oh yeah, that would be.
It'd be fucking crazy.
I think Mexico is the most dangerous.
Amelie
country.
is actually my favorite movie. Come to think of it,
Emilio.
What's Amelie? Amelie. Is it foreign? French. And it's actually cast are kids from those slums. That'd be crazy. Is Mexico considered more dangerous than Brazil?
Per capita murders or something like
Yeah,
that.
probably because Brazil's only when it gets to the
Yeah.
those areas like the
Yeah.
favela and that.
Like getting back to the zombies, would you be more scared of a clown apocalypse or a zombie apocalypse?
John would be more scared of clowns.
Yeah, for sure.
Clowns?
John's petrified of clowns. He's like Kramer. You know when
I
Joe
love-
Davola comes,
I
that's
still
John.
watch the movie It though, so
Dude, the movie. What do you like, the original or the new one? I love the new one.
oh,
Eh?
the new one's pretty good.
The new one is fucking
Yeah.
good.
What they
man.
like-
The old one was like funny, man.
Yeah,
The old-
I
if you
agree.
watch
The new
old
one's
one,
more
it's almost,
scarier.
like hilarious.
The new one's better, I reckon.
Yeah.
There was a clown. There was a clown thing happening. Like
You remember
a few
when everyone was
years ago.
walking around in clowns?
Yeah.
If so, I'm telling you now. I said it to Jess. If a bloke, I was just walking down the street because they were doing it, because I was showing him, just walked up to me all creepy in a clown suit, I'll get locked up. Because I'm not just all these people like running from him.
You should knock him out.
Man, I'd fucking crack him because you're not.
that
Well,
would be so
are
funny.
you
to
telling
see.
me they're not asking for it? John just said I'll knock him. They're not asking for it.
Yeah, of course.
Like they're walking up and they're doing it to
100%,
people
yeah,
just in the
yeah.
middle of the street, just walking up to them all creepy.
I mean, if they got a weapon, you get the hell out of it.
Yeah, no, but like they were just walking up to him, just trying to scare people and recording it to get views. Like, and then imagine the views because you just knock him out.
Do people do trick or treat here around?
Yeah, they do.
They've been doing it now. Yeah,
You know, in Unley,
we're gonna
yeah.
be doing it when we're
Fish
doing
Street.
paranormal activity. It's gonna be a knock on the door.
and we have like
Ah!
instead of chocolate and candy, it'll be like Chef Yes.
I was driving to night shift one night. Yeah,
Yeah.
if my dad was here, I was driving to
You wanna
night shift
drop
one
it down?
night, and there was a clown sitting in the tree with his legs dangling.
Oh my god.
I nearly died. They were doing that. They were doing shit like that though.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Do you reckon Joe Davola is the scariest clown, or is,
Ah,
or is
100%.
it the scariest clown?
No, Joe
I
Davola.
reckon Joe
I
Davola.
Joe
love when-
Davola,
I love when
man.
he's talking to Kramer. Are you scared of clowns?
Yeah.
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 Imagine like,
He goes, yeah.
imagine like,
Who'd you sell your ticket to? Some nut in a clown suit.
The clowns.
imagine like all the zombies that became zombies were all clowns.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm more scared of Chucky. Chucky was.
I seen on TikTok a parent dressed up like 5-6-year-old baby as Chucky,
That's
like
the
full on
best.
makeup.
Oh, really?
It looked
Killer.
crazy, man.
Oh man.
You should see it, man.
Well, is Chucky more scarier than Gremlins?
Nah, Chucky's just a doll, man. I don't-
Gremlins are cute. Oh no, not the.
You
No,
just,
but
we
little.
just kick Chucky and he's
That's
done.
what I don't get about Chucky. Wouldn't you just boot him?
Yeah, it's done. Yeah, you have to go to sleep for
You know,
him
you
to
know,
kill
you
you.
know how powerful Chucky is.
You know, but I'll just put him in a safe. How's he getting out of a safe? He's a doll.
Don't you have to be dead? Like
Are you scared of dolls? Like I got my
Nah.
grandma
You
has
know,
this
like,
doll.
like George Costanza, like his mum.
Yeah, it's like that. But then my grandma has this doll, and it just stares at you like this, and like she has it in the window, and it's like, dude, can you please get that doll away from me?
I couldn't sleep with this doll.
Yeah, I
It's
used to
really
sleep
bad.
there, man, with this doll just there. I'm like, and then like it'd move. I'm like no, like you'd see it and then come back and it's in a different position.
Would you?
Stuff that,
I
man.
would be.
Stuff
would you
that,
be
man.
more scared of the Love and Monsters theory or the zombies theory?
Love and monsters for sure.
That's
I'd be
it. That's
way
it
more
there.
scared.
That's it there.
Oh my god, man.
That's
at
just
my-
like one of those old yard dolls.
That's at my aunt's house.
Yeah, that's all
But
right.
then my uncle put a knife in the hand. My uncle Tim
The uncle's crazy.
put a knife in it.
Of course, Tim will do that.
Did you tell Tim that? Did you tell Tim that they've been calling him the wrong name this whole time?
What?
No, Tim. You told me his real name, and I said that doesn't mean Tim.
I haven't told him that.
You
I
gotta
didn't
tell
want to
him.
upset him. I didn't
they
want to
call
upset
him,
him. mate.
he goes to me. My uncle's name is Diamandir, and I go, that means Daniel. Tim is FDMil.
You're right.
And Chris goes, "Is all this." Vaz said it to him. He goes, "All this time they've been calling your uncle the wrong name."
All right.
Well, it's not. Diamanti is Diamandir. It means it's not. Yeah,
Yeah, we're Koreans, man. We're back.
it's like
We're different.
What kind of zombie would you be, Chris? A runner or just like a?
I'd be like one of those ones that just go slow, but then like if I get close, I'll get real fast.
It's just eat him.
You know,
See,
like,
that's
I'll be
what
like,
the
it'll be like my.
But that's
my
like the
game plan.
DayZ zombies, the game. DayZ, they're like just standing there, and then if they hear a noise, you're fucked.
I'm like,
Yeah, like, it's just out of
Have you
nowhere.
seen Zombieland, like with the Woody
The Woody Harrelson one.
Harrison one?
No.
I've
Oh yes. Have you seen that one that's the comedy and like the guy's just walking and it's like, oh, it's all right, man, yeah, and like she's like trying to get him, but like he got no idea that it's zombie. Have you seen that one?
Nah.
What's that movie? Huh? Hot Fuzz.
Oh, Hot Fuzz, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Do you guys
He ends up
like?
playing computer games.
Do
with
you
his
guys
friend
like
after.
the Creep franchise?
Creep?
Creep. What's that? Is that like Ghost?
And there's
Goosebumps?
like a movie about creeps.
I don't know.
It's a
Probably
movie
not.
about like Kevin
Is that
Spacey.
like the
and shit.
books, the Goosebump books?
Goosebump books.
Remember-
Goosebumps.
Did you
Oh
ever
yeah,
get
rub your
Goosebumps?
finger on.
That was some scary
Rub your
stuff.
finger on it,
yeah.
you get goosebumps, man.
Did you ever get the Goosebumps book?
They're
Yeah, I did.
terrible, bro.
Some of them were
They're
scary,
terrible.
man. For kids, man. Come on, they were.
Dude, my uncles used to make me watch Blood-Sucking Freaks. I was like 5 years old, and Goosebumps gonna scare me. I had like uncles making me watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I was 3 years old. I'm gonna be scared of Goosebumps.
Oh my god, Texas
Yeah,
Chainsaw.
but you know.
See, to me, like the horrors now, they do nothing to me because my uncles that made me watch them when I was like,
There's a cow, man. How you doing, man?
"Hey, it's a cow." John,
Zacco.
listen, John can see your name. He can't read your comment. Hi, KP and Chrissy, Johnny G, and everyone on the live chat.
What's up?
It's a cow's a
The
star.
chat loves Zacco.
Oh, it's a cow's next level. He's next level.
I love the names of cow.
He just comes out of nowhere. It's a cow.
He does.
He
Oh,
goes
Where's
into all
Mr. Lachlan been? I haven't seen
Mr.
Mr.
Lachlan, like,
They
ever
don't like.
since we said we wouldn't go to his island, he got upset.
Oh, really?
And also that we don't do rugby shows.
Oh my god, Mr. Lachlan.
So sorry
Because
about
I let the truth out. Like one night they were asking me about rugby, and I said straight out, I was like, "Listen, man, I do not follow rugby in any way." I was like, I said, if you asked me the rules of rugby, I couldn't tell you.
that. Yeah,
Listen.
they're a bit different.
To me, a sport. This is my honest opinion about it: that you have to pass the ball backwards to go forwards is the dumbest thing in the world. Think about it. It's so dumb. It's like so stupid.
This is gonna
You've
get.
got to pass the ball backwards to go forwards.
NRL fans are gonna hate you, man.
I don't care. But think about that. When you actually think about that statement,
It's really crazy.
it's pretty stupid. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get so, but I don't mind watching NRL.
Everyone's going to me, you got to watch State of Origin. I'm like, no.
State of Origin's
Because
awesome.
I watch it, and after
like
a
it?
minute, it's so boring.
No, I've never been a rugby
Rugby's
fan.
boring,
man.
bro.
Like,
I don't.
Yeah.
NFL's better.
American football's
Yeah,
better.
NFL is way
NFL's
better. Yeah.
Dude, NFL I reckon is better than AFL.
Oh, Chris, please, man.
What better
You're
sport?
an AFL fan, bro.
No, but like sometimes it's like more exciting to watch.
Yeah, 'cause
What
we
do you
put
think it's
money
a-
on it?
Yeah, that's what I.
No, but aside from gambling, listen, and this is someone I always say. I always say AFL's gone down the toilet, but
You always do. Yeah.
AFL's a better sport than NFL. Yeah, it takes more talent to play AFL, bro.
Yeah, I guess so. Like,
Yeah,
but I mean, only one person really has to be that talent. Oh, you need
Like the receiver and like
receiver
the
and
quarterback.
yeah, and the quarterback.
And all the receiver has to be as quick and be able to catch. Like
The
in
other guys are
replacements-
just muscle.
Like, you know, in the replacements, just put glue on his hands and just catch.
Yeah. No way, Chris. What did I say? What did I do?
You probably said that it's better.
What's better? What did I say?
Don't listen to
Probably
KP.
the NFL thing about AFL.
Don't listen to KP. He's just traumatized of Ole ball with the backwards pass.
Look,
Yeah,
I'll say it now. AFL is better than
It's a
NFL,
better
but
sport.
I do like NFL. Like sometimes I can watch a
NFL's
game
good.
and get really into it, but we do bet money on
Basketball's
NFL.
better than NFL.
Please gamble responsibly.
Basketball's better. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? NBA? Do you prefer NBA or NFL
Oh,
to
NFL.
watch?
NFL any day.
to watch?
Yeah, to watch.
That's tough for me.
Oh, sorry.
NBA, man. NBA.
Yeah, tough.
NBA, bro. You prefer,
Did the Bulls win today? They were down.
you prefer NFL over NBA?
I actually really like the NFL.
Over NBA?
Yeah, but
I prefer NBA over.
I like
over
that.
No,
AFL.
but NBA gets boring a bit. Where
I can't-
NFL, like you can get into it, like
I
'cause
can't
it's
watch
strategic.
baseball. I can't watch baseball.
And baseball's house.
How about
But
cricket?
I'll go to a baseball game just for the hell
How
of
about
it.
Yeah, I'll
cricket?
do that.
Cricket?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
cricket.
I don't.
I used to play
Cricket
cricket. I was
sucks,
killing
man.
at cricket.
Nah, 2020 is good, man.
No, cricket's good.
Oh, maybe 20.
Cricket, when you put cricket breakdown, cricket's a way better sport than like
and
baseball.
the first day of the boxing test.
Why is it
mate.
better than baseball?
Only the
It's the
first
same
day.
thing.
No, it's not. Baseball is if I chuck a ball at you, just in the air, you got a and it's this big, you got a better chance of hitting it. If I throw a cricket ball at you on a cricket pitch that's got breaks in it and it can spin and twist,
I guess
it's
so.
way harder, bro.
Yeah, but the way they throw. Have you seen the way they throw?
Yeah, I know,
those
but it's
balls?
completely different to like,
Baseball's hairs.
dude. I bet you if Ricky Ponting or someone went and played baseball, he'd be the
Yeah,
best baseball player of all
Do you
time.
think which is the hardest
Yeah,
sport?
no, 100%.
Golf or soccer?
Hardest sport.
What'd you say?
Golf or soccer?
I think they're the two hardest. Yeah, but I think soccer because it's with your feet.
Because golf is pretty hard.
Golf is hard.
Golf
But
is hard.
you look at all these fat dudes and that just go play golf.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. About
No.
fat. It doesn't matter how big you are.
Whatever. But all
So
these
golf is
guys
pretty
just go
much
play
golf
golf.
is pretty much all skill, isn't it?
It's all skill.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how athletic. Oh, you have to be like if you can't rotate.
What do you mean? John Daly is like the fattest bloke and he's winning like masters and shit.
Oh, really?
He's like couldn't move.
You gotta be a semi-fit.
No, have you seen John Daly?
John
Daly
You gotta be
dresses
able to walk. And
John
swing
Daly
your
like
arms.
dresses like a clown. He's like hilarious. He like wears happy pants and shit.
Happy Gilmore was wild.
Happy Gilmore as well.
The Subway commercials were the best.
But NFL, like you said, like the quarterback, receiver.
That's it. The
That's
rest,
it. The rest is just muscle, right?
Well, you,
I love
you
to
probably
be the
got
kid. I
to
love
probably
to-
got to read the game.
Oh, and the punter. The
No,
punter.
I love to be the kicker because you come on and do your thing for 1 minute.
Well, do you know
that's it.
apparently
You sit
Dustin
on the- you sit on the bench for the
Dustin
rest of the game.
Fletcher's son like broke some record today. He's like, and then he
Oh.
plays NFL.
Oh, really?
Like punting record, a length record.
I like NFL. You know what I like about it? They can run like their runners, their receivers are really fast.
They're like because they're all 100-meter
like-
sprinters.
Yeah, and then I like watching the quarterback and see what they do. And
I can't read the comments since they're all blurry.
Look, they said love cricket, but only
Oh.
the real stuff. Test cricket.
Test cricket sucks, man. I'm sorry.
I need a first
I
Boxing
like
Day.
Test cricket.
First Boxing
I
Day
watch Test cricket.
Oh my god, is that gonna work? But
I like Test cricket. I reckon watching a bunch of men play hide and seek in the middle of an oval
Does it work?
no,
would be
Doesn't
far
work.
more entertaining. There you go. Test cricket all the way. Yeah, I agree.
which a bunch of men doing what?
Do you like Test cricket?
I like watching the first day of the
I
Boxing
love,
Day.
I like
the
Test
Boxing Day
cricket.
test.
It's the real
Yeah,
cricket, man.
see, I can't get into it.
It's a chess match.
I can't watch the whole
I
thing,
guess so.
Cricket is a chess match.
Do you like
That's-
chess? Do you like chess?
I'm not good at it, but
No.
and I can only watch
I've never actually played
Yeah.
it.
I can only watch a tennis game with the two good players are playing. I can't watch
Tennis
any-
is a
I can't
skillful game
watch
too,
any
though.
tennis game.
yeah, I used to like
You gotta
tennis
be
more when
fit
it was
in
better,
tennis.
more better players. I don't like it as much
See,
now.
tennis is very skillful too.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tennis is a skillful sport.
Yeah.
It's all.
But in
look,
the end, soccer is with your feet, bro. It's harder to do something with your feet than it is with your hands.
yeah, no, but like, it's depends. Like, it's because you got a round ball, which is
So
that
it's golf.
size.
Golf's around.
Yeah, but you couldn't play soccer with a golf ball.
Well, fucking Maradona did. That's
I know.
how he was so good.
Yeah, but no one else does though.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean.
Yeah, but,
that's
so
how
he was
hard it
like
is to do.
amazing.
No, but Pele and that, Donald, what's his name? Donald Bradman. So you're saying about cricket players?
No.
No, I'm saying cricket, right?
Yeah.
Donald Bradman and Ricky Ponting did it. You know why they were so good? And you're saying this is why I'm saying they'll be the best baseball player ever. Donald Bradman used to play with a stick like as thin as this cigar against a wall with a golf ball
Yeah,
to practice.
he'd probably be the best. Probably.
I'm telling you, Ponting or someone went and played baseball because it's so big and it's not swinging. Their eye, you know how good they'd be.
Yeah, but you could say that's the same about Babe Ruth. He would go play cricket. And
I don't think he'd be as good because that's what I'm saying. Cricket is harder because it swings. It's
Yeah, true.
bounces. It's
True.
they're just looking at it and it curves.
True.
That's it. It's
It's a different game. It is different.
it's
but
like I said.
similar.
Imagine LeBron James. I said that to you. Imagine LeBron James. Imagine Michael Jordan decided I'm going to play soccer and he was a goalkeeper. He'd be probably the best. And even Rob said it. He'd probably be the best goalkeeper ever.
I mean, cricket came from English, right? But then baseball, where'd that come from? Like, I know
America. It's American sport.
Yeah,
Baseball, NFL, American. They just made it up.
they just made it up.
Well, AFL was made to keep the cricketers fit
Yeah.
during off season.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, AFL's not cricket's our number one sport still here played.
Is it?
Even soccer with the juniors and all that.
Soccer's like
thought-
soccer's down the
I thought soccer was number
soccer
one.
only.
sport.
Nah, soccer only started getting big when we made the World Cup.
Yeah, but AFL makes the most money, doesn't it?
In Australia?
Probably.
In Australia.
But now, probably not. The
Because of
TV,
the TV
they're
rights.
losing TV rights. They're not getting as much crowds anymore.
Like you're talking about players, how much they get paid? Or...
No, no.
Oh,
way.
well, everything.
No way.
Cricket players, how much do they get paid?
Think about it. All the football grounds, right?
Yeah,
Who owns them?
cricket.
Exactly. Cricket's massive, bro. Cricket Australia, MCG,
It's
SCG,
it's a
Wacker,
it's a Commonwealth game. It's not
Brisbane,
worldwide.
Gabba. They're all owned by Cricket.
Yeah,
They're all owned by Cricket Australia. Cricket Australia have all the leases, and they rent it to the AFL.
yeah. But I'm saying like a player, like a cricket player.
Oh, I think they get big
Yeah, they
time
get-
cricket player. Like they go to the IPL for 6 weeks and earn millions, and that's way more than an AFL player. What's the biggest contract? Gary Ablett got $1 million a year. Ricky Ponting, like Andrew Simons,
They get more.
he made that in like 6 weeks in the
I don't know.
IPL.
Oh, well, this is what I wanted to know.
Like Ronaldo makes
I
that
think
in.
Cameron's one of the highest paid at the
Yeah.
moment at Geelong.
And what does he make?
Yeah,
1 point something
A year?
yeah. One
So
point.
Ronaldo makes that in a month.
You can't compare Ronaldo though.
I'm just saying.
They got salary cap. But
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
Football players should be getting paid more money. I agree with that. I don't think because they're playing like arguably the number one sport in this country, and the salary cap's stupid. Because when you look at it in comparison to other sports, they should be getting more money.
Yeah, I know, but like then
Nah.
It'd be like the EPL where like
But it should
only
be.
the top teams will be up there.
No, it wouldn't,
So
because they have a draft.
I guess
And it's
so.
becoming like that anyway. The way they're trading now, Geelong have been in the fucking top 8 every year for how long? That never used to happen. Because now they just trade. Someone goes in AFL now. Someone goes to wherever. Well, I don't know. Look,
No, but like-
Paul got that guy back from North Melbourne. Is there for a year. So what did it even mean that he went there?
You know,
That's
but
bullshit, that trade, by the way.
But what I'm saying is,
Well, you got JHF
Why-
number 1 draft pick after 1 year.
that's what I'm
unbelievable.
saying. But that's what I'm saying. There's no.
well, they did it. I know.
That's
What I'm
unbelievable,
saying
man.
is the trades now are killing AFL. Players used to go like Craig Bradley went to Carlton back in the day. He stayed there his whole career.
Yeah, but the salary cap helps.
I don't think
The
they
bottom teams,
got
though.
they got so many ways around.
Because
it, I
if
think,
if you didn't have a salary cap, then Collingwood and all that would have all the money,
What does the
and all the good players
No,
would go
but
there.
They don't, bro. Because what does the salary cap mean when the AFL come out and give Sydney money and give Brisbane money? Why did Brisbane win 3 flags in a row? Because the AFL fucking gave them money.
Oh, they had a good coach.
Yeah, but they had the best. Look at their fucking team.
Yeah,
They had fucking 3 Brownlow
But-
medalists.
yeah, but they didn't just get them; they had to
No,
draft
but
them
they
in.
didn't. They got given. It's like with Gold Coast.
How
They
did
got
you-
given all these draft picks like Gold Coast and GWS did.
Oh yeah,
So the AFL just help them, give them money. Like they go to Sydney, they give them. You get paid allowance there to live in Sydney. You
yeah,
get
I
more
know,
money.
I know. But just because
So
of
where-
that
how's
doesn't,
the salary cap
that doesn't
working?
give you a premiership though.
It gives you a lot better chance.
No,
If,
you could,
if
Not really.
Port Adelaide had a living allowance
Yeah.
like Sydney did, it would give them a lot better chance to win a flag because they'll pay their players more money.
yeah, okay, but
course,
you
they do.
can't play. Well, oh, if you didn't have the salary cap.
But they do it with the salary cap. Sydney get paid 20% more because of this living allowance.
Is that finished now? I
No,
think that was
it's
over.
Sydney, and then Brisbane just get given money by the AFL. Like
So you reckon they shouldn't have a salary cap?
no, they've got a draft. These teams.
Yeah, but so like, look at the EPL, right? You got
Mhm.
all the top teams in the top 4 for like every single year.
Mhm.
Hardly changes. You don't see,
It does change though.
not all the time.
It does now.
It's all the same.
It does now.
Why does it now?
Well, Man United not in the top
Like
4.
you said the other day, like Newcastle got bought
will
out
be in-
by.
But that's what I'm saying. So what stops Kerry Packer or James Packer? Kerry Packer's dead. What stops all these Australian billionaires if there's no salary cap buying Adelaide, buying Port,
Yeah,
and then every team will be fucking powerful?
yeah, but are they going to do that though? That's the thing. Like, if you haven't got the money, then you're gonna be down the bottom.
But clubs like that, like Adelaide, I'm not sure about Port, but Adelaide, Collingwood, Richmond, all these clubs make their own money. They'll be able to pay players. Like they're big clubs.
I don't know.
Port probably now, like they've got a big membership. Like they should be getting more, bro. For the TV
Yeah,
rights,
yeah,
the,
I
the
agree with
AFL
that.
TV right thing is 350 million or something. That's like the same as the EPL one.
Yeah,
And the EPL players are getting paid what? In a low relegation team, that their highest paid player gets paid
Yeah.
way more than our highest.
so
paid
the
player.
AFL, the AFL play the players.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
not the
I
club.
know that's
Yeah,
stupid.
It's the salary
That's,
cap.
that's stupid.
That's how it works.
I think that's stupid. They should be getting paid by their club.
Yeah, no, the clubs don't pay.
Yeah,
the
that's why it's
clubs
stupid.
don't pay anything
That's
to the
silly.
players. That's why the players have that the agreement or whatever.
You're just saying that because Port wouldn't be able to pay their players, so that's why you like salary cap.
I love it.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, Port's good because we can't pay anyone.
I don't think anyone could be able to pay it though. Depends unless you had a big tycoon come in and buy.
I hope Port Power turn into zombies, man.
Dude, you know how much money the
fine.
clubs would have, bro? Of
You reckon?
course they do, because like you just said, what do they do with it? They
Where
don't
they get
own
the
their
money?
own grounds. Of course they get money, merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise,
Everything.
but I don't think it's enough.
Dude, they get money for TV rights. So they'll have money
I don't know.
because they pay staff and that,
Well, why don't they do it then?
because that's just how that works here. It's how AFL is. And you know what they're like with AFL? Like, to me, like when my dad first came here to this country, like seeing a sport where the person who finished first didn't win the premiership was like, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. He's like, what the fuck's this shit? But it's just how they do it here, isn't it? It's just how we do it.
Oh yeah. 'Cause
like
of the
you
finals, yeah.
finish first and you got to go, you can still not win.
Yeah,
But whereas like in England, like Man United, you finish top, you won it.
yeah. We could have won how many premierships if that was the case?
If you weren't chokers.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Mark Williams hold the tie. They were getting called choke. Like we choked. Adelaide choked.
Yeah.
We should have won the premiership in 17. Well, that was
Mate,
one of the
a
biggest
lot
chokes ever.
of teams have choked.
Big time. We
Like, who was-
choked big time.
Yeah,
You should say Sydney choked this year, maybe.
big time.
Yeah.
But they're all brand new as well. Like I reckon if they keep going for another grand final, keep
Sydney
losing.
have got a good team.
Mm.
Port did a couple prelims in a row
We-
at that time.
we
When
actually-
Brisbane won the 3 flag, Brisbane didn't finish minor premiers once.
We actually have to have a show on
Yes,
the AFL show and
yes.
talk about the trades.
Brisbane didn't
will.
finish minor premier once when they won the 3 flags.
Mm.
So that just shows you that
Oh yeah,
Port.
we
like-
did.
Yeah,
We,
that's what I'm saying.
we won 3.
And I think didn't they win 2 and Essendon won 1? I think Essendon won the first one of Brisbane.
We won 2000.
Brisbane won
3.
Port won 3 because they won the last one that they won. I think.
Yeah. So 2002.
I think it was
3,
Essendon,
4.
Port,
Yeah.
and Brisbane.
Yeah, we were the best team all year, and then finals we weren't. Apart from that 04 grant.
But I say that about basketball, right? It's like they say about like LeBron and that. I don't even think you count LeBron's season until it comes finals time.
Yeah.
Look, that's what it's like because it's like that with AFL. You don't count these as long as they make the finals.
Yeah.
That's when they like. Remember when Western Bulldogs won it? They were shit, and then all of a sudden someone gave them superpowers in September, and they won the fucking grand final.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of it, though. I guess it's nice to see that an underdog could win like that.
Port are going to win the flag in the next few years. Don't at me says
Please. Please.
Please make it happen.
No, please not.
that won't happen. I don't.
Why?
Think
Why won't it happen?
I don't think their coach is good enough.
Well, they might.
As long as they keep Hinkley, they'll never win a flag. That's what I think. Look how many players he's been given. He's getting another number 1 draft pick now. How many players have Port actually signed that were top-notch players?
Hey, look.
And he fails.
I agree, man. He's had his time.
You lost K. Amon, man. He's gone.
Yeah, I know. He can go.
You can go.
You probably crows, guys.
No, I'm not
Too
saying
many,
it.
too many crows.
But I'm not saying it from a crow's point of view. I'm saying
No,
it,
you're right. You're
I'm
right.
saying
No,
it
no,
from
no.
an actual point of view.
He's had his chance.
He,
100%.
mate, what coach has been given more time than Hinkley?
Don't know if he's actually
No.
a Port supporter, man.
Yeah,
What
no,
coach
he is.
supporter?
Why would you say that about Port Adelaide?
Because what Horn Francis is going to win him a flag?
No, but he's going to be a gun player.
Well, that's what you said about Jack Watts, and he was terrible.
Jack Watts was already made player, man. We didn't get him as a number 1 pick.
You know, but
We
they were
just
all
got
like,
him as a
"Oh, he's going to be
pick spot."
reborn, number 1 draft."
He
pick."
was. He was actually playing well for
Yeah,
us.
he sucked balls.
Nah,
He's the
man.
biggest flop of a draft pick in history of AFL.
I reckon he played well
No,
for
not
us.
just saying it, Port.
You
At
didn't
Melbourne,
watch him at Port, man.
mate.
You didn't watch
He
him. How many
retired
games?
at 29, Chris.
Because he broke his leg.
So I broke my leg,
Yeah, I understand.
both
that.
bones, and I'm 38.
Doesn't
and
mean
I'm
that he
still
played
playing.
shit for us. I
Mate,
watched him play. He was
If
good.
you're retired at 29, you've played shit. That's all there is to it.
Fair enough. But the games that he played for us, he
No.
played well.
No way, bro.
I'm
29.
not saying he was like a superstar.
Retired
I'm saying that he
29,
was serviceable and he was
You
good
can't
for
be
us.
doing something good. Like that's
He broke his leg, man.
that means nothing. I've broken my leg.
I'm just
That
saying.
argument doesn't ring to me. It doesn't end your career.
Ask him.
A leg break doesn't end. If he was 35 and broke his leg or did his knee, fair enough. But 29 doesn't.
I know what you're saying, but I still believe he was good for us for what,
Too good
for
of a
what he
list
did.
not to win. Don't at me says they got too good of a list.
Please.
Oh no, we're
please
missing a
don't
tall
have me.
back. We're missing a tall.
Tall back. They're missing a tall forward too.
Crows
Dixon's
finish above
terrible.
Port next
I love
season. You
Dixon.
watch.
I don't know why you like him so much.
I love him.
I've said that to you.
He's just. It's not about.
No, I actually just don't rate him that much. I didn't rate him at Gold Coast. I don't rate
It
him.
doesn't matter, like, because you're
Dixon.
not a Port supporter, so like, you don't
What's
understand the
that got to do with
passion.
it?
Because I'm biased. to
Yeah, no,
Port.
but as a player, do you actually think he's a top-notch, top 5
No, I don't
forward
think he's
in the
the
league?
best. No, I don't think that.
Yeah,
I never
that's
said
why I don't think
that.
they can win.
I just like his game and the way he plays.
They could do a Melbourne and have 1 kill a year, win a flag. Port.
Second any team, man.
Not the Crows though.
Crows, definitely the Crows.
We're terrible. But I think our
Let's
coach.
not- let's not say that.
I think our coach is worse than Port's coach.
I have more.
I
than
think
hope,
that coach
so
is
means
good.
More than hope. Crows,
You just think
Crows
he's good because
flag.
you're a Port fan.
No,
It's like when
no.
all the Liverpool people want
No,
to
you can ask Amanda. I've been like going nuts about Hinkley. Don't worry about
You're
that.
just like those guys, the Liverpool fans that wanted us to keep Ole at Man United because he was doing so shit. They're like, yeah, Ole's the best. Keep it. That's like you. Keep
No,
Nick, man.
I like Hinkley, but do I think his time's up? I think so.
How
but
long's Hinkley been
we'll
there?
see. 10
Dude,
years.
10
years,
ages, yeah.
wow.
10 years.
Is he the most
And he-
longest standing?
Yeah,
coach?
we got a grand
100%
final.
he is. And he should have won a flag.
No,
Should've
just
won
in
one.
general.
Yeah, he is. He's their longest standing coach ever.
No, the longest.
Ever, yeah.
Oh, in the league, he would. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the
No,
league.
what about Scott?
Hardwick. How long's
Scott?
Hardwick been?
No, he's the longest serving coach without a grand final appearance.
No, but what about Scott? Is Scott the?
Yeah,
would be
Scott's
the longest
longer.
serving-
Yeah, Scott's
Would he be
longer.
longer than Hardwick? Scott and Hardwick would be.
Yeah, they're longer. They're heaps longer than Hinkley. Yeah, Hinkley.
About the same, I
at the
reckon.
same club.
Nah, Scott started 2011,
There you
right?
go.
Because that's when they won the premiership.
Yeah,
the
what
first
about
year. And
what
then
about
Hinkley,
Hardwick?
Hardwick, I think 2012, and Hinkley 2013 he started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's had his time.
Oh, 100%. Look,
Dude, I think
I
Nick-
don't-
I think our coach has had his
I
time.
mean, look,
I don't,
You guys didn't make the finals this year. You should have done the cut this year.
dude. I seriously don't disagree with you
Dude.
guys. All I'm saying is
He's better
the
than
players love him.
I'd
But I
have-
think they need to change.
See, do you know that there? What you just
You
said?
should have went
Yeah.
after the Hawthorn.
You know what you just said then?
What did I
And
say?
I don't know if anyone agrees with me,
Clarkson.
but I've been in this situation.
Yeah.
That's why he'll never win a flag.
Because the players love him.
You said the players love him.
Yeah.
That means they don't respect him.
You
I've had a
reckon?
coach that the players used to go out with, they were friends with him, and will shit. Alex Ferguson didn't there, and the players love him.
Maybe.
You hear them talk about Sir Alex, they're like, oh, we respect him. He's like a father. They don't go, oh, we love him.
Yeah, no, look, I agree with you.
That's
you
done.
could be right.
That's why I reckon he's done.
KP hates Knicks, man.
But look,
Yeah, I
he's
don't
got
like Knicks.
he's got
nah, fuck him.
no
Give
KP,
him some time. He's shit.
he's got no contract.
Ruthless.
Ruthless.
The contract's over this year.
Mm.
So like this is his last year. If he doesn't make a fight, if he doesn't make a grand final,
Do you think
But
Port
that's
didn't
always the
sa-
case, though.
Do
It's
you
always
think
his last
Port
year,
didn't
it's last
sack
year.
him because they didn't want to pay him? It was a money thing.
Doesn't AFL do that though?
I don't think so. I think they pay
Oh, yeah,
their
it's a money
staff.
thing,
I
yeah.
think Port pay the
Oh,
staff,
yeah.
just don't pay the players.
Yeah.
yeah, it's a money thing. 100% it's a money thing.
He's rebuilt the culture. I don't agree with that either.
Who, Hinkley?
Yeah, of course he has.
Nick's he's saying.
Oh, Knicks, nah.
Because he said give Nick some time.
Like if you saw where Port Adelaide was before Kinkley came, it was
Yeah, they were the first team.
it was a rabble.
They were the first team to lose to Gold Coast and GWS.
Yeah.
And then he took it. That's true.
Yeah.
And then he took over.
Yeah.
And he changed everything. Yeah, I
Changed
know he did. I agree.
Yeah.
But is that him or the people running the club?
Crows are
Oh,
going
I
in the
know.
right
It's
direction,
everything.
Amy, don't worry. They're going in the right direction.
I don't think they'll win anything with Knicks. You don't like Knicks. You've told me you don't like him.
Well, he's unproven, that's all. But this year he's actually...
I remember when Knicks
decent
got the
football.
job, John
He's
rang me and he's like, "Who the fuck's Knicks? Never heard of him."
We actually played all right this season, man. Considering our...
All I remember-
Your forward line is potent.
Listen, I've watched one game.
It's going to be even better
watched
now of
one
ranking.
game.
Even better now of ranking.
I watched one game, and it was a watch along, and we beat Port, so I thought we won the flag.
Actually, he won 2 games. It was two
Oh,
Port
yeah,
games.
sorry, I watched 2 Port.
He watched 2 Port games, man. He's not even the fourth Port.
I know, it's fucking.
There you go.
I hate Port.
And one of them was the best game of the year.
That was
Do
a
you
good
hate
game.
Port? Do you hate Port or Liverpool more?
So Nick's a zombie.
Do you hate Port or Liverpool more?
Yeah.
Nick's will be a wild zombie, I reckon.
He can't answer that question.
I can answer it in a heartbeat. Do you hate Port or Liverpool more?
Liverpool.
See, I knew he'd say.
Really?
Of course.
Like by much though?
If way more.
Probably a little bit more.
Heaps
yeah.
more. Because
Heaps more.
I love Man United way more than I love the Crows. I
I'd
love
rather-
the
I'd
Crows.
rather- I'd rather Port win a flag than Liverpool win.
100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
Definitely.
If Port and Liverpool won the championship,
Well, that's
Port-
nice to know.
dude, if Port and Liverpool won the championship in the same year, I'd go
Yeah.
hiding.
It could happen.
It could.
No, don't say that. No, it couldn't this year.
It could. It'd be terrible.
Liverpool
Oh, not
ain't
this
gonna
year,
be
no.
shit, bro.
Wait, what's happened to the LA Lakers, man? Are they shit or what?
This shit.
I was watching
Yeah, but basketball's so
LeBron
big of a
missed
season, man. They could have a killer half of the season. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
LeBron is. Listen, I said it on here. Listen, LeBron is a fucking all-time great.
Yeah.
But
It's just a stat pad now.
no, but it's not just a stat pad. He's coming into Cristiano Ronaldo territory.
Just wants to score
Mate,
points.
no, not just that. He's 38, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
fair enough.
You know, no matter how it's.
But he missed a dunk, like he just
But that's
missed
what I'm
a
saying.
stupid shot. I'm
He's
like, what's he
fucking-
doing?
He's getting old, bro.
How
Like
come
it's
all the legends are my age? That's the best.
38. They're all our age.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're legends, man.
You're
We're
older,
legends.
man.
You're not. You're older than us.
I'm a zombie legend.
Ronaldo's still 37, man. He's with me.
I'm still 37.
No, but not for a couple of days. Wait, what are we?
I'm a Halloween baby.
You got 5 days.
Man, this whole
Okay.
this whole podcast
Do
has
you?
gone everywhere.
You're not
that's
Halloween.
whatever.
Halloween's the
Nah,
31st.
Yeah, day before.
We've shot.
As an outsider looking at power, Ken will be all right, but he won't win a premiership. That's what I think. He's
Yeah,
like a
that's
he's
true.
like a see. You know what Ken Hinkley is? It's like, you know, the guy that he'll win the minor premiership maybe, but he won't win a flag. That's what I
He
think.
did
is.
win. He won.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
He has won
He's
one.
like a season,
Yeah.
but then when it comes to the crunch time,
You guys got a
Who's their captain
Horn
now?
Francis, but your
Ollie
forward
White?
line shit.
Well,
You know what I
nah,
mean?
Tom Jonas.
Tom Jonas.
See, I don't think he should be
Port's
there.
forward line's still shit no matter what.
Yeah, Dixon's
What
Hess.
forwards they got?
What are you talking about? We
Dixon's
got
Hess,
Fantasia.
bro. He's Hess.
We got
Fantasia,
Rioli.
when does Fantasia play?
He'll come back. We got Rioli. We got
Rioli,
we got
he's a drug
Dixon.
addict.
Dixon's shit,
He's
bro.
a drug addict, man.
Drug addict, man.
What are you talking about?
Dude,
You shouldn't say that on
dude,
TV.
why? If he's a drug addict, why
He's
can't
not a
he say
drug
it?
addict, man.
Why not?
How is he?
He takes
You're
drugs.
just- you-
Who's
Well,
the other
You got that
addicted?
other one that's a womanizer,
Who?
SPB or whatever his name.
Why
is.
is he a womanizer?
Because he touched a woman in public and got.
Was that Power
What?
Pepper?
Because
And he got locked up for
What?
it.
Because the news said that the fake news.
I didn't. No, I know someone that was DJing at that
Fake
club.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's in this house at this
and what
current
did he say?
time.
And what did he say?
And the cops came and grabbed him.
Yeah. So.
Dude,
Power Pepper's not even a forward.
Yeah,
man,
but what did he say? Did he actually see what happened? Did he
he
see?
reckons he
He saw what happened.
He's a groper.
Yeah, but wait.
Well, that's gonna look. At the end of the day.
Oh no!
What?
Liverpool fan here, but he says love the passion. GT23R. Yeah, well.
Yeah,
listen.
look, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you've done. Like, if he said sorry, people do stupid shit
No,
every day.
I don't agree.
Yeah,
with
but
that.
What, do you think he's a bad person for the rest of his life? He can't make amends?
You shouldn't be doing that in public.
No, he shouldn't be doing it. No.
A leopard never changes their spots, mate.
But he's not even.
He's, huh?
It's not
He's
even
got a
forward,
kid
man.
now.
It's
He's
not even
doing
a
well.
forward,
man.
So he's still a dickhead.
A leopard never changes their spots. That's
No,
how I
man.
believe
No.
that. I'm like that.
No, everyone deserves a second chance.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this right
I don't
now.
know about this story. Rosie, is he a forward?
What
Who's
about Rosie? Yeah, Rosie's a gun.
He's a half forward, isn't he?
Nah, it's a in the midfield now.
Listen, Liverpool fan here says I
I
love
just
the
don't think
passion.
you got a great forward line, man. Really.
See, are you one of those fans that you would like want Crows to win a flag because they're from South Australia?
No,
I hate
no
those
way.
people.
I did like in 97,
I don't
98, I
want
was
to
going
punch
for it. But I wasn't really into footy back then like I am now.
It's like I like the Crows, but if
Yeah.
Port win, you know,
Yeah,
it's
I'll-
still
I'll-
put
No, no, no.
It's
Now I'm so
Like,
against
shut
that,
the
man.
fuck up, man.
Yeah. The worst day of my
I
dude,
got no idea.
Chris.
It's either you hate them or you love them.
Chris, the worst day of my
Get out of here,
life.
man. Get
The
the
worst
fuck
day
out
of
of
my
here.
life
Yeah.
was Liverpool winning. I honestly believed I'd never see Liverpool win a championship.
Is it? What year was that? 2019?
2 years ago,
2 years
whatever,
ago.
whatever it was.
2019 or 2020?
20.
It's been like 10,
COVID. It was
10
during the
years since
pandemic.
United.
How
Because they didn't win it in front of people.
Oh my god, man, that's so loud.
Clone. Why should you write clone?
Because it's probably about Katy Perry. They didn't win it in front of people, so it was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So it had to be 2020.
Yeah.
So how did you feel like when they won it?
I was devastated. I didn't go. I was like I hated it. It made me feel sick inside seeing them hold
Win
the
one.
championship. Yeah. And
GT
listen,
23.
I wasn't alive in the 80s when they were dominating. My dad was, and he like.
So if you had a mate that was a Liverpool
I
supporter,
do have many mates that are full Liverpool fans.
and you wouldn't be happy for them?
No fucking way.
No, I had a really close mate who was a Liverpool supporter.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Dude, I got some best friends that are
We're not
Liverpool.
even friends anymore.
I've got
Oh,
some
no.
real close mates that are Liverpool fans, and
All right. So if Port win the premiership next year or
I'd
whatever,
be gutted.
would you be upset for? Would you be happy for me?
No way. One of the worst days of my life again was when Port, in
I
04,
probably
we were
avoid
playing
your
in a
phone
grand.
calls that week.
My soccer team won a grand final that day,
Yeah.
and we lost.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
And I came out and we looked at the screen, and Port won the flag, and it was like one of the worst days of my life.
Oh my
Mate,
God,
that was
Jimmy's
one of the
back.
best days of my life, man.
No,
Jimmy's-
man.
Jimmy's
One of the
back.
best days of my life was that day.
KP, do you think in the AFL a Chelsea system where they sack managers for short-term success would work? Probably.
I think Leeds need to do that.
Yeah, Leeds in a second.
I can't believe you wouldn't be happy for me, man.
No.
Could I like congratulate you? a week
I'll be
later?
upset if Crows won. I'll be upset Crows, but I'll be happy for you that you're
Why?
happy.
No, you shouldn't be.
Why?
Because my dad, like,
I'll be happy for you as a person.
You know what everyone was
Mate,
saying to my dad?
KP's ruthless.
No,
man.
do you know
Oh,
what everyone was
man.
saying to my, you know, like everyone said it to my dad. Like, they were saying to my dad about ammonia and Upperwell, right?
Yeah.
So my dad, we support United over anyone, but his second team, his biggest team is in his home country, Cyprus, Ammonia Nicosia.
Yeah.
And Upperwell made the Champions League. And people were like to my dad, well, you got to support them from Cyprus. And my dad's like, no. He's like, do Man United support Liverpool when they're in the Champions League because they're from England? It's just not how it works. My dad's like, I don't want them to win a fucking game. I don't care they're from
Yeah.
Cyprus.
Don't get me wrong. I don't want Adelaide Crows to win a premiership. I don't.
I don't want Port to win a
But-
game, bro.
But
Let
for
alone a
you to
flag.
be happy,
No.
like if you're happy, I'm happy for you
No.
as a person.
See you at Paranormal
understand?
Activity, don't at me. No, it's not.
Chris, you'll be watching the grand final of Kerry's in Kerry's house and you win. And
You'll be just like fucking sucked in and like just
I'll
like
be
playing.
dead.
He'll be like, get the
Are
fuck
you
out of my
telling me
house.
you'd be happy for Port fans if they win the flag?
He'll be like, get the fuck out
No,
of my
but after I'll be like, dude, I'm happy that you won, but I'm pissed off
Are
that
you
they
be
won.
happy for Port fans if they win?
No, not like that, man. As a friend, I'll be happy for you.
Oh,
See you
I'll
later,
just be
don't
happy
me.
that you're a
Take
nice
care,
guy.
man. Thanks for coming
I'll
in.
just be happy that you're a nice guy. He's coming Paranormal Activity, man.
It's going paranoid.
Oh man, let's not watch a footy game together.
Dude, I don't. But I'm admitting it to you. I don't.
Oh, no, at least you're honest.
You know how people are like. You know, there's people. They're like, oh, I want Liverpool in the league for them to be in the league. I want Liverpool to be relegated, mate. I don't want Liverpool to win a game. I don't want
But
Port to win a game.
don't you like
Yeah,
that
fuck
rivalry though?
No.
You just want them
I
out.
like the rivalry, but I don't want them in the league.
So you
Because
just
I
want them out.
fucking-
You don't want to play them ever again.
No. I'll play them in the cup. Why do I have to
What
play
cup,
them?
man?
FA Cup, League Cup.
We just want to see him burn.
Yeah, that's how I am.
See him
I'm like that.
burn. Can't Port be relegated? Is that a
I
thing?
wish they get relegated to the amateur leagues.
But that's the whole point of a rivalry. Like, don't you get up for those dirt or the showdowns and that? I'm not like
I
a
guess
Liverpool versus Manchester. Isn't that exciting for
I
you?
guess we're just sore losers. We don't want to lose.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to lose either. Don't get me wrong, man. But you're gonna lose one day.
Dude, to me, watching
You're gonna learn how
United,
to lose.
I love watching United, Liverpool, and that. But when we lose to Liverpool, it's like the worst day of my year.
Yeah.
But I'm admitting it. I'm actually admitting it. I am the worst. Like I am. You know, like Alex Ferguson used to say this. He goes, like I had David Beckham in my team. He
Oh,
goes
man,
because
that's funny.
he goes, I didn't just like good winners. He goes, I had people in my team that were bad losers. He
Yeah.
goes because they hate losing, and that's what I'm like. I hate that.
Yeah, no, I understand.
When Liverpool beat us,
I-
John, no, it's like the worst feeling.
Bro, when you guys beat us by 1 point last year, this year,
Yeah, but
How
yeah,
good was that?
I was upset. Yeah, I was upset.
yeah, no. I
But-
couldn't believe you kept talking to me. I like put it in your face, and you like kept talking.
Yeah, but it
I
doesn't.
would have cut the stream. 1 point, I would have been devo.
Oh, I was devastated, man. But what? I'm gonna
Would
cry. It's
Arsenal,
not worth crying about.
would Arsenal win the league annoy you more, KP? Annoy me more than what?
No,
I'd rather Arsenal win the championship than Port win a flag. And yeah.
Who would you rather not? Just Liverpool and that's it.
I don't like City doing it at the moment, but I'd still probably maybe rather City than no. I'd rather City win it than Liverpool.
How about City winning the Port?
Listen, City are just winning them at the moment, so it's hard. But I'd probably rather.
I'm trying to see the hate level.
No, I'd probably rather Port.
You're
than
just
City.
amazed at the hate. Of
No, I'd probably rather Port. I'd probably rather Port than City.
I'm not. Look,
Even though they
I
win
can't
it-
compare it to anything because I'm not really a.
No, I'd probably rather Port than City, but it's just because I love United. Like,
Yeah.
but
Dude, I was happy when Richmond beat you guys in 2017. I was.
Arsenal, I want Arsenal. If Man United don't win the league this year, I want Arsenal to win it. Isn't that what you're like?
Mm.
Out of all the teams that are there, I don't want Liverpool to win it. I don't want City to win it. I hate Newcastle just because they're Newcastle.
Here's
Yeah,
a
I'd
question.
love Arsenal
Here's a
to
question for John. Has St Kilda made a mistake with the line?
Yes,
Which line is it?
they hired Gary Lyon again.
Oh,
Not
really?
Gary Lyon.
Not Gary.
Ross Lyon.
Oh,
They rehired him.
I hate his style of football.
It's shit. So defensive, and he walks up there.
But St Kilda, man, they need something.
Yeah, but Ratton was alright, man. Maybe it just fell off. They were not
They
experienced enough.
signed Ratton like 3 months ago.
I know, man.
They
It's
signed
good.
him to a new deal and they got rid of him.
I
What's
reckon,
going
I
on?
reckon
there?
St Kilda's got a pretty shit list.
Yeah, I don't like it. They're overrated.
So,
But we said that at the start of the year.
We did say this other year. We did.
We all three of us said that.
Yeah.
They were overrated.
We did say that. I reckon it's no. I reckon it might be good.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Do you know?
you can't get teams in the finals. So.
Yeah.
Do you know how he said about Arsenal? Do you know at the moment United, right? We're fifth, right, by 1 point.
Mm.
Do you know United have played every other team in the top six? We're the
I
only
know.
club.
We've only lost to
And we've only lost to
City,
City.
and
It's great.
yeah, that's it. We've drawn
That's
to
it. We
Chelsea.
drew
I-
to Newcastle. We drew to Chelsea. We beat Tottenham. We beat Liverpool, who aren't even there,
We just got done by
and we beat Arsenal.
Brentford and
Yeah, but
Brighton.
we've played now. We got all these. We've got so-called easy games.
See, I'm happy when United win because I'm happy that you're happy.
Yeah, but you're a Prince Andrew team.
Yeah.
I don't go for really much anymore. I'll go for all right.
You go for Tottenham. Like,
Tottenham,
like
but I don't
Prince
really
Andrew,
care.
they don't have a title.
Yeah, but I don't care.
Yeah,
But I'm happy
yeah,
for
no, but
you.
you don't care. That's
Yeah.
because you don't
Yeah.
support them.
I'm still happy for you.
If you were a real Tottenham fan, like you'd hate Arsenal
Are
with a
you, are,
passion.
you,
I
are, you,
would.
are you the multi-teams man, Chris?
Yeah. What do you mean?
So you went for Buffalo. Oh, no, you went for Pittsburgh, then Buffalo,
Yeah.
What in the NFL?
NFL.
and you went for Crows, then Port.
Nah.
You did
No,
go for
I didn't-
Crows.
I didn't.
Have you
go.
ever supported Crows in a
No.
match? In a match?
Oh, in the
Uh,
match I have.
If
Yeah,
we
yeah,
if we
yeah.
get a, if we get a Bible out now, I'll put your hand on it. Would you say
I have
I've
supported.
never
No,
supported
I've
the
supported the Crows when I was younger, but I didn't support them like I was a big supporter. I used to like Carlton, Essendon, all those.
Chris,
kind of
the
players.
big man.
More multi-
Hey,
Yeah, but I was
see,
young,
hey,
man. I
look,
I
hey,
wasn't. And
when
then,
I said
I'll
you,
tell you the story.
when I,
if you want.
Put Jugger
when,
confused.
wait, when I said your team are Prince Andrew, Genwill knew who I was talking about. He said, "Are you a Spurs fan?"
Yeah,
No titles, man. Prince Andrew.
that's right. We'll get one.
Nah, they won't.
We smashed his man.
Listen, I like Conte, but that squad is a bunch of bottlers. They're like United, and I'm saying it. They will not, because they had Mourinho, who's very like Conte, and they were doing well at the start, and once it gets hard, they fucking threw in the towel, and they're doing it for Conte.
Didn't you say they lack depth?
They do lack depth, Tottenham.
Yeah.
If Kane and Son get injured, they're done. And they've got an injury at the moment, Kulusevski, and it's killing them. It's one
I
person.
reckon Chris was Port Magpies. You were a Maggie, weren't you?
Were you a Magpies fan in the NFL?
Yeah, my dad used to go for him, so like, yeah. I used
So
to
that's
go for
what, yeah.
So is
But no, what happened was
You went with
I went
Summer.
with Sava to a Port game.
He's
It was
a-
like the first ever Port game.
He's a pinhead.
It was against Fremantle.
He is. I've known him all
that what made you go for
Pinhead.
Port?
Eh?
Because you went to their first game. That's why.
Yeah, I went for him. I went to their first ever game. It was against Fremantle at NSET
We-
Cup, and I started going for him.
We lost a good man, guys. Chris, we had him on our side.
I
Wow.
wasn't part of
He
it. Bro.
was.
I wasn't.
Why didn't you stay with the
He
Crows?
liked the Crows. He's South Australian.
Why are you a
man.
Tottenham fan?
My dad goes for him, so I just thought
Most of the Port fans were Crows
I could
fans.
change.
Yeah, they were. They just don't like admitting it.
Hey?
There's so many.
Most Port
but do you-
fans
'cause do
were
you know-
Crows fans.
Yeah, do you know
till
what?
Port-
No, no,
Port
this is
come
what
in.
I'll tell
No, I wasn't.
No,
Look,
no. Listen, this is what I'll tell you. Most Port Power fans used to be Crows fans because you know why? When Port Power came in it, there was so many Magpies fans that didn't follow them. There still is. You know how many people that fans there are that are Maggie fans that don't follow Power still? Because they're like,
Sorry.
nah, it's not the truth. That's just them. They're like,
But it has become a good rivalry now. Crows
yeah, now
and
it has, of course.
great rivalry, yeah.
It's way better than the Western one. The Derby.
A Chelsea supporter, maybe. But no, I love.
Chris, you
I,
should become a Chelsea supporter since I support Port
No.
now. Yeah, you should be a Chelsea.
look. I love Port Adelaide, and I could never go back. I could
Like the
never.
suburb or
I could
the
never
team?
go back to Adelaide or go back to
You love
Carlton
the
and
suburb or the
Essendon.
team?
'Cause that's what I used to like watch when I was younger, like before Port came in. So
Dude, I remember the first ever Crows game. We smashed Hawthorn. I was
Can't
6 years
remember it.
old. I was watching with my dad in here.
I
on the
remember
Rank
watching.
Arena.
You know what got me into the footy? Like when Crows were in '93, and they were up against Essendon and playing in that prelim. And then I used to watch all the
My dad
games
was losing
the year
it.
after. I
My
used to love
dad-
Carlton in '95. I used to love watching them.
Mm.
Once Crows win, I was like,
Essendon, I used to like watching
Crows
them, the
fan.
Baby Bombers. But I didn't really, I wasn't really like, didn't have a team. Like, and then I went to that game when I was in year 9 to the Ansett Cup. They were playing Fremantle.
Mm.
And then
you're
Some other sport.
a bit of a double team in SANFL though.
Yeah, I used to be.
You supported, but then you
Eagles.
just went with your dad now
Eagles. Now I'm still. Yeah.
because your dad.
Which one?
But your dad and his family are mad Sturt.
oh, mad. They're like mad Sturt fans.
Yeah.
See, I reckon that the Crows should
might
have
even
come
be
in.
West
I reckon
Adelaide
Sturt
now.
or Norwood should have came in.
It might even be West Adelaide
Because
down the road.
they're a club. They're a proper club.
If Sturt had have come in, I'm telling you this now because they struggled even in their. They almost folded.
No, I reckon
They
merge
would
with
never.
with
They
one.
would never have been able to sustain being an AFL club, and neither would Norwood
Why?
because they didn't have the cash, bro, and they didn't have the support.
Yeah.
The Port Adelaide, as
Had-
much as I hate saying it, are the biggest SANFL team. They
Yeah,
got
they were.
fans. Sturt is just people in Unley support them.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not enough, man, to be an AFL
Unless you
team.
merged like a Northern and Sturt
But
together.
they will never do that because they're too proud. They'll never do it, bro.
Yeah, there'll be a Tasmania. Is Tasmania getting a team?
They should, but they don't have.
Yeah, they are.
Again, they're going to need support from AFL because they just don't.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Gold Coast gets support and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like Brisbane did.
Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand.
I know we're
If
talking about
Liverpool-
footy, haven't we?
If Liverpool
What's
were
the-
zombies,
what's
would you
the
try?
thumbnail say?
If
Football?
Liverpool were zombies, would you look for a cure? No,
I would, yeah.
no,
Just to upset you.
I'd be
Would
like,
you kill Ken Hinkley if he turned into a zombie? Or would you try and wait for a cure?
I went for a cure because I think after he got killed,
Deport,
it would have been
Deport Magpies despise Koshi. He asked you.
Deport Magpie. What do you mean by that?
They do. I think they do.
Deport Magpies despise Koshi.
Yeah, I think they do.
Who support Mag? What do you mean by that?
Because there's people that follow Magpies,
Like the
bro, that
SNFL
don't follow
supporters.
Port Power. They don't.
Yeah,
think
but
they're the
the
same club.
Magpies now are just a reserves team.
Yeah, I know, but
So they're not really-
and remember, my dad says it to you. As much as you don't like admitting it, and you'll never admit it, Port didn't want to be associated with Magpies at the start. They used to
No.
say we're a different club. We are Power. They are Magpies. And then eventually they merged. But
No,
at the start,
okay.
they didn't want to be part of it,
I'll tell you what happened.
mate.
I'll tell you what happened.
Your story is not right, bro. It's what they're telling
Why
you
is it
now.
not? Why
The
is it not right?
the
Because
zombies
they didn't
happened.
want to.
So what happened was we got Port Adelaide got a license in the AFL, right? The Port Adelaide Football Club, and they went to the AFL, right? Now the SNFL goes, we have to keep a Magpies in the SNFL because it's tradition.
Well, they're the
So they
Magpies.
made a new team called the Port Adelaide Magpies Football Club. That's what they called it.
Mate, your president at the time used to say, "We are not Magpies."
I know, because they were trying to push the AFL.
He should have just said, "Yeah, we are the same club." But
I know, but they were just trying to push the AFL.
that's the
thing.
biggest mistake they made.
It's the same. Look, it doesn't matter if whoever. It doesn't really matter at the moment, which is right or wrong.
But
At the
it's
moment, they're together.
What John said is, there's still Maggie fans that don't.
Well, there
And
is.
vice
but
versa. There's
bad
Power
luck.
fans that don't support Magpies.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just
I know.
Do Port Power
But-
include the SNFL titles?
they
Yeah.
shouldn't.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're not AFL premierships.
No, not AFL premierships, but they still got the premierships because it's one club now. Whether you think it's one club or not, they're together. So they're
That's a bit harsh.
what?
They're not allowed to count that.
Well, the reason I
Why?
say that is because some Melbourne teams count the VFL.
Exactly.
Well,
No, they do
So
count them.
this is the point. This is the one that I don't like. Right, I'll give you this one. So who's the game's record holder?
Where, Port
little,
Adelaide?
no, in the AFL, that little Pelican bloke.
Craig Bradley.
No, that's what I'm going to get to. What is Brent Harvey? Isn't he the game's record holder now?
Or is it Fletcher?
No, I think it's Harvey now. So Craig Bradley
Yeah,
is like 5th on the list, but he actually played like 100 SANFL games,
Yeah.
and the AFL don't count it.
I
He's
know.
actually the game's record holder,
Yeah.
but they don't count it.
Well,
How
the
ridiculous is that?
well, the AFL now count the premierships
Yeah.
that Port won,
So
but
why-
they don't put it towards the
So
tally.
why don't they count his games and give him his credit?
100%. I agree with you. I
Because
agree.
he played like 100 and something games for Port Adelaide.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you count all the VFL ones, it's pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about?
Yeah, but it's
what
because
about the
they
waffle
consider
one?
their
Is the West Coast in a waffle? What had West Coast
Yeah,
come
what-
about?
yeah.
They're in the waffle now.
But it's because
no,
they
they were just a made up team.
no, they're made up. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Fremantle.
Freeman
Made
made up.
it's because they consider the AFL as VFL/AFL.
So basically, Port Adelaide,
Does Sydney have a local league? Like,
Sydney have a local league.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
all
play
do.
in the there's a
NCAA or shit, whatever the fuck it's called.
NEAFL
NEA, yeah,
and like
NEFL,
Darwin.
the
and-
NEFL.
Yeah, the NEFL.
oh, NEFL. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They
Port's the only established team outside of Victoria that's come into the competition that were
yeah,
established before.
that's right. Well, that's what I'm saying. We never listen. What you're saying
Well,
about
they
Sturton,
always-
that never would have worked for Sturton Norwood.
I just think it would have been cool.
Port were too bigger. As much as the Sturt people and that would know, I'm a Bays fan, and the Bays are probably the second biggest supported, and they probably wouldn't have been able to do it.
Didn't I
But
say the SNFL was the biggest league after AFL for a while?
it was because
Well,
VFL just went in the bucket.
Some of the footy was,
VFL became
some
AFL.
footy players were actually better in there. So
Dude, the SNFL for years we used to win the state of origin all the time
yeah,
because our players were more, they reckon, more skillful.
some good players coming out of the SNFL. Buckley was in there
Overrated.
and McIntosh and
Mm.
I reckon
Uh,
Buckley was overrated. No, he's a good player. I'm not saying overrated means you're bad. It's just he did.
well, he couldn't win a premiership, could he?
No, it was just he was like, I'll kill you with 1,000 cuts. It didn't impact shit. That's what I think about him.
Oh yeah.
I think he was good. I'm not saying he was bad.
Anyway,
We have gone way off track.
we've gone way off track, guys.
We have.
Anyway,
What's wrong
let's
with
talk
going
about
off track?
zombies.
We
So,
have gone from zombies to football, really.
all right, let's talk about zombies. So, look, let's conclude, right?
Yes.
I'm concluding that Love and Monsters is worse than Zombies. I said John agreed, and you haven't seen it yet, but if that's
Pretty-
worse.
All right,
you
I'll
pretty
watch
much
it.
got to live on the ground and shit.
Yeah, Love and Monsters. It's just like you could have a praying mantis that's like 20 foot tall.
All right, so where are you? All right, we'll go through it. Like, where are you going, KP? If there's a zombie apocalypse, where you going? What are you doing? Where are you going? What weapon are you gonna have?
I reckon I'd try to take over a Bunnings.
Okay.
So I could build weapons, and I could be there's a big factory that and have it as like territory.
So, ladies
Like,
and gentlemen,
make a gang.
if you want to find KP, he'll be at a Bunnings near you.
That's
All
right. But think about it, you could make weapons there. You got chainsaws there. You got weapons.
Yeah.
Because we don't have. You could sell sausage sizzles and make money.
Yeah.
Because we don't have guns, like you said. Think about everything that's there. Chainsaws, everything, like just weapons.
Oh yeah, you would.
Like,
Yeah. Nail
and there's
guns.
generators,
Nail guns.
but there's generators there. Imagine
Generators.
something
yeah,
goes
it's a
wrong.
Good idea.
Something goes wrong, you got power.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
Nail guns, like there's just shit there.
Mm.
Johnny, how about you?
I'll probably get on a cruise ship just offshore, and if I needed supplies, I get a little dinghy, do a run, bring it back to my ship.
Oh my god!
I reckon
There's
the
a-
runs.
before there's a Man U Liverpool argument happening.
Really?
What?
GT23 says, has Ronaldo turned into a zombie? And then Genwell bites back, has Salah turned into a zombie? And then he goes, Fabinho certainly has. Wow, I didn't like that.
This has turned into a AFL
It's the
JPKP
sport
show.
thing, man.
Hey, listen, the one thing I'll say, and I said this to Chris, I've said it to
Has
John.
Donna scored a goal this year?
Yeah, no, I scored that hat trick in
Oh, it's got a
Champions
hat
League.
trick. Okay.
Listen, I said this to Chris and I said it to John.
Yeah, it's finished.
No, but not that he's finished. What he did was wrong in that. But a football fan in general, not just United, show some respect to the man. What he did was wrong, but don't start questioning his career and shit.
No.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't know what they're talking about.
Ronaldo, I'm saying. The guy's like
Christian.
arguably, I'm not saying he's the best player ever, but he's had the best career ever as a football player. Like, just give the guy his chocolates, mate. He might be finished now. He might be a zombie, but
Yeah.
Chris, what would you do if a zombie apocalypse
give him his
happened, man?
chocolates.
I would probably.
Bunnings?
Fine,
You come to Bunnings with me?
You're gonna hang out.
Oh, yeah, well, I might go to Bunnings.
Why would you come to Bunnings? Where you
But I
get
wouldn't
your
go
shit
to-
from?
I wouldn't go to-
If you live in a mansion, you're going to get a cruise ship now?
I've actually got connections to cruise ships, so
You
Oh.
know,
I'll be able to find one.
you know what? Do you know what boat?
You do.
Do you know what boat John will be in? You know that boat that your dad.
I'm gonna call it the Love Boat.
You know that. Boat, you know that boat that your dad goes fishing in? That little dinghy. Will you take that?
That's classic.
Yeah, I will.
John's dad used to have this little boat like in the
the
shed.
Cross. Oh, don't go on that thing, man.
Dude, have that
You'll
part.
die.
You could talk loud and it would fall. It would capsize. That's the this
Oh,
thing.
man, I've
is
heard some
scary.
stories about that
Oh,
boat.
dude, Nicholas is
Come
next
survive
level.
with me, Johnny G, on the Love Boat.
The love boat.
I'd try.
taking
You know
it
what?
over, right?
You know what? I'd try to get to my dad's homeland, man. I'd try to get to Cyprus.
I can take you on my boat, man.
You say because what zombies are coming to Cyprus? So small population.
All right.
Leave Chris at Bunnings. To
I'll call you Bunnings, but I'm not going to Bunnings that's in the city. I'll be going
No,
to
this
like
one around here.
I'll be going to the country one.
No, no,
You know
the
the
one
one
here,
that
bro.
smells like farts.
No.
the
that
country
one.
one that's the
One
size
here.
of a shed.
Why? Because there you can just escape easy.
What does it
Like
smell
You're
like?
in the city, man. You can't escape.
This one here, bro.
What does it smell like farts?
I don't know. It smells like farts. In this place.
Country Bunnings smells like
Mount
farts.
It
Is that
does.
Mount Barker?
Yeah.
That's next level.
It smells like farts.
That's wild.
But anyway, so I'll go to a Bunnings like that, and then
But I've
after
never-
that,
I've never been there.
and then I'll try find like a.
I'll try to find Denzel from Book of Eli.
I'll try that too. No, I'll get like like a paddock or a farm. Try farm that's not occupied, and then build a society.
No, but
or
that's
a...
open, bro. Where are you gonna run? They'll catch you.
No, I'm gonna put a fence around.
But you
Yeah,
would,
but they're
you
gonna climb it. World War Z zombies, we said.
Well, mate, it's stuffed either way.
No,
If
but that's
you're
why I
World War
think
Z, forget it, man.
No, but that's why I think
World War
Bunnings,
never
is,
finished.
Bunnings is enclosed.
so you got to go full governor style, do your own society, and be
Yeah, I'll be a
a.
society. I'll be a governor.
You ever called a governor?
Yeah.
Hey, Genwell says, I'll take on zombies. I'll take on zombies that are in ACT. There's no... Oh, he's losing it.
Are you gonna have an eye patch?
I will.
What Pirates of the Caribbean
Oh,
shit?
man.
Oh my god.
I'll take on zombies that are in ACT. There's no one there anyway, Genwell says.
Well, there you go.
I'll just go like to I don't know, in the middle of nowhere, like
Yeah, but then I
Wolf
reckon
Creek.
if
I'll go
they,
to Wolf Creek.
yeah, but if they come there, you're fucked.
There's gonna be a herd. that
Who's
comes
gonna go to
through,
Wolf
man.
Creek, man?
A herd.
Zombies.
A herd. will
Zombies
come
gonna go to
there.
Wolf Creek.
A herd.
Yeah, they will, man.
I'll just go on a rampage. And
Jimmy
kill
says he'll
every
hide in
single
his
one of them.
church.
Who's hiding
He's
in
dead.
church? Is that Diminy's new church?
I would hide in my church. I'll just get one of those chain guns and just like the ones from Rambo.
Where are you going to get that in Australia?
I'll just get
It's
it on
gonna
the black
build.
market.
It's gonna
Yeah, but where?
build one at
Black market.
Bunnings.
Yeah, but if it's an apocalypse, power's going down, everything. There's no phones.
Dude,
I'll just send a PayPal message to
just
someone.
admit it. My Love Boat's sounding better and
No,
better.
Bunnings-
as it
Bunnings-
goes along.
Bunnings,
PayPal.
Bunnings is the
PayPal.
best, I reckon.
Love Boat, man.
Bunnings, bro.
Yeah, but everyone's gonna go to Bunnings, man.
No, they're not.
No, not the one with next IKEA.
How are you gonna get on my boat, man? You gotta
I've done
swim
here.
up. How can you swim up a boat? You can't get on my boat.
No, they'll get up it, bro. The boat will they'll start hitting it, it will sink.
Mate, they're gonna swim, man.
Yeah, they
They
swim.
can't.
Dude, the World War Z zombies, have you
You're gonna
seen them?
see-
Oh, all right. These
What, are,
zombies.
you
don't even-
telling
all
me,
right.
are you telling me Ian Thorpe can't become a zombie?
They're gonna go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I know
gonna-
you haven't watched it.
They're gonna
Michael
back-
Phelps becomes a zombie? You're dead, bro.
They're gonna backstroke to my boat.
Yeah,
What do you want?
Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Guess
No,
what's
I
in it,
haven't.
bro?
White Walkers. What do you reckon of
What's a,
that?
what's a
Oh my
white
god,
walker?
White Walkers.
Are they
stuffed.
worse?
Oh,
Can I ask you
we're
a
stuffed,
question?
man? They actually walk.
You
in
know how you
water.
asked me?
They walk in water.
You asked
man.
me if
Walking
I've
on
seen
water.
Game of Thrones. Is that show that's got like that real Hess ending?
Oh fuck.
Ah.
It does.
That's how I describe.
But you know what? The new one looks pretty. Let's start watching.
I haven't
that.
watched it yet. I'm trying to saving it.
Do I have to watch Game of Thrones to
Yes,
watch the
you
new
do.
one?
Yes, you do.
No,
Man.
to watch the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, I'm never
It's
watching.
a story,
Game
but
of
like it's just the.
Thrones. Why do I have to watch it? Because it's
The
shit
first
ending.
3 seasons a bit slow but good, but then it gets better, and then it
Yeah,
gets
shit.
sucked.
Listen, I'm not. Wait, I'm not gonna
It's
go.
not
Watch,
true, eh?
I'm not gonna go
Oh.
watch something that I know has got a shit ending.
Just do it.
Well,
man.
watch
You gotta
Break-
do it because we do that.
Watch Breaking Bad because every season.
Oh, Breaking Bad's next level.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom's great.
I gotta watch Animal Kingdom. You talk about it a lot. I
Oh,
need to
it's
watch
great.
it.
It is great. It's.
I thought it was about zoos, but apparently it's not.
No,
What about Shameless, man? Do you watch Shameless? Shameless is killer.
Shameless is killer.
Frank Gallagher is one of the best characters in the history of TV.
Shameless, it's funny, man.
Dude, Frank is the best.
But I want to watch Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm is funny
I just
as.
got binge now, so
Oh, Curb Your Enthusiasm's killer.
yeah.
Hang on, what do you think of Arnott's cancelling the... Oh, that's ridiculous. I read that.
What?
They cancelled, the pack, the assorted biscuit pack. They've got the Kingston, the Monte Carlo.
I think that's an
Why?
utter outrage.
They're only selling them in their individual packs now.
That's
I think
bullshit.
That is bullshit.
that's bullshit.
They give them. They're at work. Those sort of packs, man.
No, but they're
we got
That
the,
is the
we've got-
biggest.
We've got the last few packs at work.
Yeah, it is. It just got cancelled.
Oh my god.
That's bullshit, man.
We used to get it when I used to work for someone.
Arnott-
Before I was a YouTube sensation, and I
Arnott,
used to
pull your
work,
head in. Pull
we
your
used
head
to have Arnott's assorted at my work. But now, I've had a 100k viral video. I'm like a YouTube sensation. So
Johnny G should grab it from work and put it away.
I grab
know.
it.
Oh my
Grab
God.
it and keep it.
Oh yeah, we got that.
Wait,
don't we?
in. We do.
Grab
man.
it.
We
Grab it
We
and
can have
keep
a
it.
laugh.
Just grab it and keep it Kravac, and then in like a year, we'll put it on eBay.
Dude, you were saying it in a live chat.
Who
Everyone's gonna.
cares? No one knows where you work. No one knows where you work. You said you're not allowed to say.
People know where we work, though. People that watch us from
No
work.
one's watching it from work.
Hey, you know, man,
I thought we had a packet of
That eighth
biscuits. in
person
there.
that's watching us might know.
If Ali is watching it, I didn't say anything.
Alan boy.
If
Alan
Alan
boy-
or the
Alan boy is
or the,
definitely
Pakistan,
watching.
or the Pakistani prince, don't worry about it. No, he's Alia now.
Oh my god, the Pakistani.
He's
prince.
got his name as Alia now, not
No,
not
we're
Alan.
talking about something else.
Ah, but he was Alan on here for a while.
He was Alan.
Alan boy.
Listen, you're not allowed to have work
Oh my God.
jokes when no one thinks they're funny.
How
Didn't we
cool's
tell you this before?
How cool's the Island Boys?
They're cool, man.
They were.
Dude, Gemwell, that's I read that. It's pretty gay.
It is gay.
I like yo-yos.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I didn't say no, not at all. It's fine if that's who you are. It's it's gay.
Anyway, so are we happy to say that zombie apocalypse is going to happen one day?
First of all, I reckon
don't
I would
agree.
survive and thrive in a zombie apocalypse because I've watched that much survival tips.
Nah, I just think it's
Well, I'd love to
because
see
you
that.
look a bit like a
I
zombie.
would-
Like, if I was a
Yeah.
ghost, I would follow you around just to see if it happened.
As long as I don't have to look
I don't
after.
think you'd survive and thrive, bro.
As long as I don't have to look after many people. If I,
Okay.
were-
I don't think you'd
You would,
thrive.
your whole family.
I know I'm in trouble because I got a family. So
You wouldn't survive and thrive, man. What are you talking about? You'd be
Well,
like, you'd be
I'll be
ringing me
that-
up. You'd be like, hey man, can you come and do this for me?
I'll be that black guy in
I've got the zombies stuck in my house.
Can you? Oh, I'll pay you, man. Can you come and sort this? Hey?
Chainsaw Nathan will check.
Yeah, can you come and sort these guys out at my house, man? Well, yeah, you guys got Texas Chainsaw Nathan. You're right. Dude, they'll see him and they'll be like, oh, man, I'm not messing with that kid.
That's
You know
true.
what? I might go find my sister, man. She's pretty crazy. She might she'll keep me on.
I reckon it can happen though. I reckon there will be a
I'm
time.
on the other side. I don't think it can happen.
All right. Well,
I don't think there's anything such a thing as.
you know what?
zombies.
You know when it happened. You know when it happened.
What do you think?
Well,
John's
if
just
that
laughing.
if that organism can go into something else and
Yeah,
make
but
it
that's
walk,
like a mushroom, bro. It's a fungi.
doesn't-
Dude, the T virus is coming, man.
if
You
that can
guys
happen,
is
that can
bad.
happen.
The T virus is coming, bro.
Do you know a car drove past my house
Yeah.
and it had an umbrella on it,
Oh my
and it
God.
said the Umbrella Academy?
Imagine that.
And it did, and I
There you
freaked
go.
out, and then I researched it. I googled it, and it's a company in Adelaide. It's
There you
like I freaked out. I saw it, and I like legit tripped out when I
There you
saw it.
There you go, guys. Well, it just goes to show that zombies are, it's going to happen very soon.
They're not happening, bro.
Buy stock up on canned food.
What, you
alright?
think we're gonna be living in the Witcher world one day, and like there's gonna be monster hunters and shit?
I think so.
Fuck, bro.
You know what? It's going to be funny when it happens because like KP's just going to freak out.
You know why it would be funny? Because you'll be coming to me, you'll be like, listen, we're gonna go to KP.
No, but it doesn't
He's
matter.
got swords
It-
and
it-
shit in his
it-
house.
It doesn't matter if it doesn't happen, but if it does, oh,
I own 2 samurai swords, so you'll be coming here.
I'm coming to
Yeah,
get
you've got to steal one.
Imagine that you wake up and just zombies everywhere.
one. With best.
It'd be the best.
Would it be the best?
I don't have to work again.
But what if zombies are completely different to what we anticipate them? What if we like wake up and they're like the walking like
Maybe they
this,
saved the world
Yeah,
from,
they're like real heroes and shit. They're
They're like really nice at doing your lawns. And
like,
stuff.
you know, like when the future guys come in South Park and they're stealing everyone's jobs. They took our jobs.
jobs,
They're like,
man.
because they're like willing to do your job for
Yeah,
like
for
$5 an
nothing.
hour.
Oh,
So they like steal your job and shit.
Zombie took my
Zombies.
job.
what does it say?
Curb Your Enthusiasm is the best, Chris C. Yeah, it is, man. Curb Your Enthusiasm's funny.
I want to watch it, man.
Larry
I haven't seen
David's
it.
cheap.
Glad you're enjoying Animal Kingdom. See, Animal Kingdom's awesome, man.
I gotta watch it, man.
Isn't that like
I-
a,
you're
isn't
not
that like
the-
a David Attenborough documentary?
No, it's not.
No.
They put us on
Who?
GT23.
GT23 told us to watch Animal Kingdom.
I
Yeah.
thought that was like a David Attenborough documentary.
No, it's not.
A few people said it's a good show.
It's a good show.
But watch The Watcher, man. It's not bad.
The Watcher's
Watch it.
funny.
All right.
Yeah.
I
It's
am the
based-
Watcher.
Based on
I'll
a true
give it a
story.
crack.
Based on a true
But yeah,
story.
did you research it's a true story yet?
Yeah, it's nowhere near.
No way. It's nowhere near what happened at all. Oh shit.
It's like me having dinner somewhere and they make that based on a true story.
Yeah, it's the best. It was based on a true story.
But then I murdered 12
It was
people
based
after
on a
that.
true story
Based on a true
because
story.
Johnny G had dinner there that night.
He had dinner somewhere.
That's the best.
Anyway, guys, look, I'm going to quickly just plug our food channel because we haven't plugged it tonight. But anyway, join the food channel. Link is in the description of this video.
Do you know what I noticed?
Did you guys do
Go
something
check it
tonight?
out. Go check it out,
Do you know what
guys.
I
Check it out.
noticed? Chris was meant to order food and didn't order nothing.
I thought you were going to do the Baconator.
Yeah, we're doing that Monday.
Monday we'll do it.
Oh my god.
Also, can zombies swim? That's the question, GT20.
Apparently they can breaststroke, so
I reckon that, not breaststroke. I reckon they do freestyle.
Yeah, but if they stay too long, then the limbs come off.
their limbs come up. They,
Yeah.
can't work, they can't work too hard. They end up doing a doggy paddle or
I
something.
reckon they swim. I reckon they
They
can
do?
swim. Yeah. Why can't they? Well, like I said, Ian Thorpe can't be a zombie.
If,
Ian
you,
Thorpe is a zombie.
There you go.
if a shark eats a zombie, does then the shark become a zombie?
Yes.
Sharks already are pretty. You know, sharks look like porcelain dolls. Their eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
they do.
that's why people are scared of dolls. I reckon.
I'm scared of sharks, man.
Like, sharks are pretty crash.
Shark's crazy, man. Forget
But
about, forget about it.
orcas fuck them up.
Forget about it.
The orcas fuck up great white sharks.
Guys, guess what?
What's that?
Take care, KP, Chrissy, and Johnny G, and everyone
you,
in the
Nicole.
live chat tonight. Good
See you,
night.
bro.
Stay safe. See you on the next one.
Be
But
careful,
guess what, guys?
be
Guess
careful
what?
of zombies out there.
Hey, be careful of zombies and clowns and,
And clowns.
drop bears if you don't know about drop bears.
But yeah, just want quickly,
Is that a
guys.
koala?
I just want to say this. I just
Do you,
wanna
know,
say-
do you know we convinced George Marcus one day that they were real, and he like when we used to walk to the like server late at night, he'd walk in the middle of the road because he like
Drop bears or
he
something.
believed they were real.
Oh my god.
Wait, guys. Oh, guess what?
What?
I forgot to tell everyone that we're close to 100,000.
Are
1,000
we close
subs.
to 100,000 subs?
I wish it had 100,000. But anyway, we're close to 1,000 subs, and we're still doing the giveaway. So, guys, if you know anyone that
Oh,
wants to sub
PlayStation
to
card
us,
too.
Oh my god!
PlayStation
Can I
gift
win-
card.
Am I allowed to win it?
No, you're not.
No.
That's bullshit.
It is.
We're
Are
gonna
you allowed
announce
to win
it.
it?
Apparently not. That's why.
You John do subbed from us because it is.
But yeah, guys, get onto it. Get
I'm
your
gonna,
friends
I'm gonna sub
involved.
in at 99.
You're 999. Just new account and sub in.
You got your chance to win an awesome prize, guys. So
Yeah,
make
it's
sure
yellow.
tell all your friends about us, guys. Subscribe.
Share.
Get us there.
Share.
What are we now? 868. So we're nearly there.
Yeah, man.
So
This was a killer football podcast.
Mixed with some
I mean,
zombies.
well, some of those players. That bloke with the mullet from Western Bulldogs. He looks like a zombie.
yes.
Does
What's his name?
James Smith.
Who?
James Smith. No, it's not.
That's not the one with that mullet, the weird mullet.
Bailey Smith.
Bailey.
Bailey Smith.
Yeah,
James
Bailey.
Smith.
Apparently chicks love him, man.
Chicks love him.
Please.
I love him.
Amanda loves it. She loves the Dagwood dogs.
David.
They're good dogs, man. Hey, Costco, man. You can get a packet. Cook them at home. They're terrible, man. I'm with
I
them.
love Dagwood dogs.
They're terrible.
Just nightmares of Dagwood dogs chasing her down the street.
What would you be more?
Get away
What
from
would you be
me.
more scared of, man? Dagwood dogs that are alive chasing you, or zombies?
I'll just eat that.
You just eat it. You'd be like, wouldn't it be nice if the world was Dagwood? That's the best.
But guys,
You got the jumbo one, didn't you? The big one.
I love
Chris
it.
would. Of course he would, bro. Chris goes, okay, we're going to try the Baconator. He goes, I'm going to get 3.
Do you still like it when you run out of sauce and you get to the bottom half and it's got no more sauce?
I'm gonna get upset.
You get upset.
It's like, why don't you put the whole thing in the sauce?
You need all sauce then.
I don't know.
So am I doing the trip on Monday night?
Can
So
you do-
yeah. Oh yeah. Before we go,
Can you try
chip
a
on
chip
Monday
now?
night, guys.
Quickly try a chip now, man.
Yeah, no, Monday. I know,
So
I have
Monday
to-
night, probably about 8 o'clock, we're starting Australian Central Daylight Saving Time. We're going to be doing
Why isn't the coffin chip, man?
we're doing a chip challenge, and we're
Well,
doing
We'll get that next. If this
the hottest
if
chip
this-
in the world.
If this
Oh,
is
chip
weak,
in the world.
I'll do the coffin
The
chip.
hottest chip in the world on Monday
So-
night, Halloween night, and
Is-
then we're doing paranormal activity watch along.
Is anyone predicting that I beat this challenge?
I'm gonna come knock on the door, trick and treat on that night.
I'm gonna say trick.
Do you guys think I'm going to freak out with this?
Yeah, what's with trick or treat? What if someone says, oh,
Trick. You meant to trick.
I'll give you a trick and just shut the door?
No, they say trick and then they like
That's
kick
if
you or
they do
something.
if they do a trick.
They're meant to trick you, do something to your
Oh,
house.
so you can just like do a juggle or something?
Yeah.
No, they're meant to trick you, like do something to your house or something.
No.
Yeah.
It's a trick.
If they say trick, that's what the bad
Trick or
kids.
treat. You say trick.
Yeah, no, but they're the gooback kids. The bad kids like go do an Adam Sandler and poo on your
No,
lawn.
but the
and lie
person
back.
inside the house gives them a trick or a treat.
Yeah, no, if they say trick, you say trick or treat.
Yeah.
And then if the person says trick, they like do a trick.
Oh god.
We're Australian, you can tell.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Well, if, they come, wait, if anyone comes trick or treating to HFD studio, you get gubebia, chef d'aliers, keftedes,
Corn chips.
and corn chip.
The hot ones.
You get like all the best Cypriot food in history. That's the best trick or treat ever. John will be here for
John
chef
will be there.
Chef d'aliers, hey, done.
If you want the best food, just come to
Chef
the
Alias,
HFD
man.
studios. But
Chef
My
d'aliers
house,
are the
you get apples and stuff.
apples and
best.
stuff.
You get vegan condiment. John's house.
Celery stick.
But no,
Baby
guys,
formula.
thank you so much for
Hey, that's
tonight.
gold. You can't give that away.
It's been a good night, hasn't it, guys?
Hasn't it?
No, but you didn't answer me. What I said.
What? About what?
Anyone predicting that I beat this challenge, or am I failing?
Nah, you beat me.
I
John
reckon.
said I beat it.
Look, I have to go to fail. So
Why?
because it's just gonna be different.
Beat it.
Amanda said beat it.
All right, fail.
So if I beat it, we're playing the song.
I have to play the devil's advocate, as you like to say.
I am the devil's advocate. That's a killer movie too. We're talking about
Alright,
movies.
Chris is like Yoda. He's got no faith in anyone. Man.
Yeah, he's like. Well, what did Yoda
I am
say?
Yoda.
What did Yoda say? He
Fear
says,
is to anger.
no, but Yoda is like,
Hatred.
do or do not.
Hatred.
Do it.
There is no try. Do or do not. So I'm gonna do it or do not do it. I guess.
You do a good Yoda, man.
Feta. What's feta? What does feta mean?
Bit of cheese.
You know, you get halloumi here. I'm Cypriot, man.
Oh, okay.
Feta's, feta is like halloumi's underachieving little brother. Yeah, halloumi's
So-
way better.
So, are we finished? Are we any more questions?
No.
Is halloumi better than feta?
Depends.
In certain things.
No.
You can't have like
you had to
in a
pick
Greek
one,
salad. You can't put halloumi in
You
a Greek
can. You
salad.
can put grilled halloumi in a Greek salad.
Nah, I wouldn't do
Oh,
that.
it's beautiful, bro. Trust
Probably,
me.
I'll probably pick halloumi. Really.
Trust me. Grilled halloumi in
No,
a
I'm
Greek
gonna
salad.
go
is
feta
beautiful.
just to be that.
Feta in a gyros or halloumi?
Halloumi.
None.
No, halloumi. If
You don't
had
put
to pick,
cheese in the gyros,
No,
man.
if you had to pick, it would be halloumi because halloumi grills. Feta's yes.
All right, I'll pick halloumi because I haven't tried it in the gyros, but I wouldn't put it in
I've
the
had
gyros.
both in Europe, so not too bad.
You don't put cheese in the
Listen,
gyros, man.
John just admitted he'd pick halloumi.
I'm picking feta, not in the gyros though.
What type of feta though?
Feta
The cheap one.
queso.
Do you know what's actually my
Is
favorite
that the
feta?
Hungarian one?
Danish feta.
A Danish
I
feta.
can't
The
remember.
creamy one, the white creamy. That's my
Yeah, it's
favorite.
nice.
Yeah, I reckon that's better. It's the
nice.
best one.
Anyway, guys, thanks for coming in tonight. We're back Monday. Oh wait, are you gonna plug your World Cup show tomorrow?
Oh yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Rob in the World Cup podcast.
We've got Roberto.
So, guys, tomorrow night, if you want to hear
Yeah,
everything
8
about,
o'clock.
if you want to hear everything about the World Cup, come
Listen,
join.
you got any questions? And I think I've said this before about him. Like I love like football and that. Like, but Rob is one of the most knowledgeable blokes of just football in general that I know. So you want to come on talk football? Come on when Rob's on. He'll be on tomorrow. World Cup podcast, HFD Studios.
What time? What time tomorrow?
8, I think it's done for.
So
Same as
8.
tonight.
8 p.m. guys. So
And we'll make Krillin order us food. He was meant to order it tonight. Didn't do shit.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Fuck
So
sake, Krillin. He was complaining about Android 18 and shit.
No,
he was.
He's got 6 dots on his head.
But yeah, guys. No, thanks for all coming tonight. we had a good time. Johnny.
Do you know how
Sorry.
do you know how that nickname came about? One day we were like young. I don't know how old we were. We were like, I don't know, 11, 12 or whatever. And Chris shaved his head. And John goes, Chris looks like Krillin. And it just, ever since, I've been like 30 years,
Yeah.
I was stuck.
It took him 20 years to look up Krillin.
Yeah, then he like, just last week, he Googled it. He didn't know what it was this whole
Oh,
time.
No, we're calling you for 20 years, Krillin. Now you look it up.
More than 20 years, I reckon, bro. Fucking Krillin.
Anyway, guys, thanks so much for coming.
And Chris is a love boat.
I'm a love boat.
Nah, he's the guy, Stingray from
Oh,
Cobra
he
Kai.
is singing.
Stingray.
Stingray's wild.
Cobra Kai, Stingray.
So guys, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. I am Stingray. I am Seth
Can you
Rogen.
grow, wait,
Love
can
boat.
you grow a massive beard?
Yoda,
Hey,
everyone,
Chris,
man.
can you grow a massive beard and plait it like Stingray?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Will your work let you do that?
Nah,
They wouldn't?
I don't know.
Your wife could just pull it down to give you a kiss. Like, come here.
Yeah.
She would hate it, man.
Should I hate it? Okay.
Who cares?
Stingray's wild though. But anyway,
We need it
guys,
we need a viral video.
how we're gonna go.
Yeah, all right.
We're never leaving.
We're never leaving. We'll just stay on the live.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do what?
Let's leave.
Oh,
Pull it all night. like that.
Are we doing an all night? Imagine an all night
no,
podcast.
that's
Oh
gonna
my
do it.
god, man.
We need those psychedelics. And we'll
Nah, guys, thanks so much for coming, guys.
We need-
GT,
definitely in psychedelics.
Zakal, everyone.
GT
Ken Will.
23.
Don't at me's already gone over. Legend.
He said it's coming back for paranormals. Hope he might come tomorrow. We'll see.
I'm
We'll see you
upset.
tomorrow night. We'll see you Monday night.
I'm upset.
Peace.
You guys,
Go the power.
Who? Why dare you? Go United.
I can't
Go
believe you
Crows.
guys are upset, Mr. Lachlan too. By the way.
No, it wasn't us, bro.
Oh,
He said he watched. He said he watched the King of the North's NRL show and it was terrible, so he didn't come back.
The king
Oh.
of the North got rid of him. All right.
He goes, oh. He goes, you tried to do an NRL show and it sucked balls.
Where's
So he
Chris
left.
It was alright. There's been better ones. Poor Chris.
Oh, jeez.
Poor Chris. But anyway, guys,
That's the best.
all the best. Stay hunky. We love
Stay
you guys.
hunky.
Take
See you
care,
later.
guys. Bye
See you
bye.
later, mate.